Okay, I think we're ready to start.
All y'all ready for this?
Except there's some echo, so Eska, you might need to
Eska,
mute.
push to talk, yeah.
There we go.
What was I going to do? There was something that I was going to do.
Go Poppy.
Okay.
Go.
So, when last we left off in Dragon Horde Rise of Tiamat.
Rise of Dragon Horde Tiamat Z GT X
Yeah.
Super.
6.
6.
The team was powering up.
The team was powering up.
Ah!
The team was powering up their house. You guys
Yeah, it was.
commissioned a forge, a wyvern stable, a moat, and a graveyard to be added.
We spent all the money as though not spending the money previously were a problem.
I vetoed the hidden moat because we are not murderers.
Yep.
No, you vetoed the hidden bear moat.
Yes.
If it was just a regular moat, they just get hidden and wet and frustrated.
Yes.
But the
Hidden bear mode.
moat.
Is it
That was definitely in the murder category.
It's gonna be so hard to get anybody to do our landscaping.
But I also want bears.
But bears, though.
You
That's
have
still
to choose between hidden moat and bear moat.
Where would sun bears be in the Forgotten Realms? Where would I locate them?
Kalimshan? I don't know.
Alright, we have to get there and we have to make Eska be able to turn into a sun bear.
What is a sun bear?
It's the best of all bears.
Oh no, we're just
Don't
about...
do Google.
Mm.
Find a picture
Oh,
that they have
yes.
an unusually long tongue.
Yes. And they have like a bow tie marking on their neck. And they've got some pale ass eyes.
They're just so cute.
Oh, I've seen one before.
They have like a Gene Simmons tongue.
Yeah, it's all the tongue.
They are all tongue. All right.
They're also very deadly. They're quite strong. So also good from that perspective.
They're also tiny bears. Well, not tiny, but...
Itty bitty bear.
Not itty bitty, but they do kill people.
Mhm.
They're like polar bear levels of aggression almost.
With grizzly bear levels of size.
Anyway, distractions. So, other things you commissioned were a magic doorknob. I think to be like a doorbell or something. I can't remember.
It's a doorknob where I can set it up and I can go to my workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
A pass wall teleport doorknob.
A pass wall doorknob.
Pass wall, teleport, doorknob.
I guess it's pass wall word of recall doorknob.
It only goes
Wait, is Word
to
of
the
Recall
one
in
place.
this edition?
Yeah.
I don't know.
6th level, just teleport to the place you have set to teleport to with it.
what do you
Eska wanted some meltable armor, Kaylin wanted a magic bow, and Saga wanted a cloud giant belt.
Yeah, I used pass wall to win a really ridiculous guy at the Java Game House campaign.
Dylan?
Dylan.
How'd you use pass wall? Did you put it like straight down and have some...
Not pass wall, I mean word of
Did you
recall.
did you get an item of word of recall that he let you have when you shouldn't have?
No, I was high enough level to know it, and we had to break into the Drow capital city.
And then just Word of Recall out?
That's probably a good idea.
I regret nothing.
It was either word of recall out or fight 3 brood mothers.
Yeah, you made the right choice.
I mean, we went from, in that campaign, I think from like level 5, and then we kept dropping people, and we ended up like level 14.
Yeah.
So just
Anyway,
too powerful.
we're on a boat.
Yeah.
On the boat, and fast, it's
Let's
really
see.
cold.
Before you left, Eska cast plant growth on the garden, and Dala arrived to deliver more information about your trip to the Sea of Moving Ice. Because I'm bad at my job and had forgotten to tell you guys some stuff. Also,
You're great at your job.
Also, the book like splits stuff up sometimes, and I was like, oh, well, this would have been nice to know in the previous section. But it's fine. Anyway, so you guys ended up getting contacting the Harpers, getting a free trip, well, paid for a trip on the Frost Skimmer. And you guys have been on the Sea of Moving Ice for about 7 days in total, I think. Gabriella got seasick. You just had an encounter with a polar bear dog, and earlier you fought off some ice trolls, losing 4 crew members.
And
Now
Lucky
we
is
have-
used to just having perma ice crystals growing off of his face.
Yes. And that's...
Now we are headed to a place where we've been informed is a bad place to go and might have a dragon.
But we're looking for dragons, so that's
Mhm.
good.
could be fine.
And so we're like, well,
Yeah.
we should head that way then.
You should not go over here. Specify exactly where on the map we shouldn't be going. We'll definitely follow that.
We need to know.
Yeah, I
Just
think
you're
you-
right.
point to where we should avoid.
Could
you
you
found
give
it.
me a detailed set of instructions of how I should not travel in order to get there?
What passcode shouldn't I put into the password on the wall, just to make sure if I accidentally get over there, I don't accidentally fall into.
I don't want to accidentally guess the password. Could you please give it to me? It'll be like taboo.
I see some buttons. Could you tell me which one?
In
not
what
to
order
press?
they don't go in?
Whatever you do, don't do.
Are we still helping the fisherman guy?
We saved the fisherman guy.
saved
and he
him.
went off.
Yeah, he said he could get back on his own, but he gave us some info.
He did. He
And
said...
told us where not to
Yes.
go,
Yes.
which is where we're going.
Yeah. And then we go the way we weren't going to go.
Yes.
Yes.
He told you north. I think it was northeast is the way to Oyaviggaton, which is where you're headed.
And some of the sailors apparently knew where that was. So
Yeah.
Then we go to the
Question:
northeast.
Are things poisonous in the Arctic conditions?
Well, no, the sailors didn't know where to go. They just knew what the word Oyaviggaton meant.
Yes, puppy. Or Hank?
And I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I think that's it. Oh, and when he left, he like
get back on the boat.
did some cool waterbender stuff. I don't know what.
write that down as cool waterbender stuff.
Yeah. Because these ice hunters.
I
are
would reckon that he started running off across the water, creating little frozen footholds as he went.
perfect. He did that.
Then did a giant jump and made an ice surfboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, we just saved Frozone.
So. So you're wondering,
That's awesome.
while he was injured, you're like, I guess you just got surprised by that polar bear dog, because it looks like you
Yeah.
probably could have kicked its butt.
Maybe the polar bear dog is strong against water magic.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's probably immune or resistant to cold, at least.
Yeah.
We didn't fight it, so we don't know how strong it is because we were not going to kill the polar
Because
bear.
we're not monsters.
It was
Like, we'll try to save this guy, but if it's this guy or the polar bear dog,
Sorry, dude. You have the problem in that you are not large,
Adorable.
huge, and adorable. And we regret to inform you that that is a bad thing.
Yep.
You
All right.
do
Alright,
not react
so-
to scritches in quite the same way.
if you can make yourself larger and more adorable, we might change our mind.
Is that how that works?
Go faster.
Okay, cool. So you guys, I'm assuming, get back on the boat,
Yes.
share your info. It is, I guess, daytime. So somebody roll me a d6.
Bob was on it. Got it.
I assume you're heading to the northeast.
A 3.
Oh, that's so much better than mine.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I called that we were using Bob's, so it's a
Okay,
three.
yeah. I believe that.
Okay. Well, that's poopy. All right.
Poopy for you or for us?
Whatever it is, it's Bob's fault.
It's Bob's
Yep.
fault.
Damn it, Bob.
All right.
I'm sorry.
You spot. I guess
With your
Lucky who
little
rolled. Lucky
Lucky, you
spots
should get on the boat.
to the northeast.
Someone want to bring Gabriella?
Oh, probably me, because nobody else can control her. I will set her to all players so that you guys can control her. There we go. Because that would be useful. Okay, so Lucky, you spot, surprisingly, Lucky spots 12 ice hunters. So I'm guessing everybody else already had spotted them.
We're all looking at them, pointing, and Lucky comes over and goes, "Oh, hey!"
Do you guys notice that?
I think there might be some ice hunters over there.
They appear to be hunting seals on a nearby ice floe. They seem
Hold
to...
on. Do they have spears or clubs?
Both.
Answer. No.
But seals are the most cute things that look the most like a bag of meat.
Wow.
Are they clubbing baby seals? Because I have to intervene.
Oh yes, we're going to intervene. But have you ever like seen when people will push on a seal's nose? They'll just like squish in.
Back and forth? Yeah.
I can handle hunting seals for meat, but if they are clubbing baby seals to death, I can't.
That's why I said, are
You
they
can't-
using spears or clubs?
You can't tell from this distance
All right.
what they're doing with their weapons, but that's what
So
they
left
appear to
on
be
two.
doing. You see a bunch of seals and you see ice hunters, so...
We're far enough away that we cannot smell the seals, which is a huge boon. Very cute. Smell horrific.
I mean, most marine life does.
So what do you do?
If they're clubbing baby seals,
You don't know if they're clubbing baby seals.
I don't want to go on a crazy trip, but doesn't anyone have a little friend that can go look? Oh wait, I can talk to my bird. I'm gonna ask my bird to go check and see if they're clubbing baby seals.
And Effie could send Clonk as well.
I can't
just
have
have
my
a-
familiar because my familiar would freeze to death in the water.
Mine can fly. Can Edwina fly in this?
Edwina would be cold, but it's probably close enough she'll be okay. And it's the day.
I'll tell her to come back if it gets too hard, like to not risk herself. But
Yeah, the weather's not too bad right now.
I'll
It's
ask
just
her to go
cold.
and I'll offer her food. As
I
we are
assume
in
they're
the-
hunting for meat.
Yeah, they just appear to be... She goes off, flies over them, circles them once, and flies back to y'all. And she tells you that they appear to just be hunting meat.
Okay.
Hunting
I'm
seals.
okay with that.
Okay.
I would be kind of surprised if we got to this point. It's just like, and then there's a bunch of ice hunters with twirly mustaches and clubs attacking baby seals.
I don't know.
I don't know where French people are in the Forgotten Realms.
Everything is set to Dan.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
So if
He's
there's-
saying you would be likely to have us find baby seal clubbers.
Yes.
And then one of the baby seals would turn out to be an eldritch abomination. I know. I have.
Well, you wait for it to become the Eldritch Abomination before you club its brains in.
Yes.
No, you wait for it to become an eldritch abomination, and then you try to tame it.
Just because it's an eldritch abomination doesn't mean it deserves to die.
Oh, my
Eldritch
God.
abominations need scritches too.
Yes. They need
This
non-Euclidean
one's a
scritches.
Cute eldritch
They have an infinite
abomination.
number of tentacles, which means it's gonna take a while to switch it. So you get started.
You've got to get started.
Yeah.
So where is this eldritch seal?
There's an okay.
Wrong
I didn't
campaign.
write that
Wrong
into the
campaign.
game, so Dan, take it
Dan,
from
take
here.
notes.
Gotta write that down. Eldritch baby
I
seal.
think we should just continue sailing on our way because
Yeah,
we're not
let's
here
not harass
to
them.
Okay, cool.
They're not
harass ice
killing
hunters
baby
trying to
seals.
eat.
So you
And if we
continue.
stop at every hunting party, we'll never get there.
We should make them all become vegetarians of the Arctic.
Yes, that'll go over great. Would you like some frozen seaweed? How about boiled
Or some-
seaweed?
some
Steamed
lichen?
Seaweed? Lichen?
That permafrost is
Lichen?
quite tasty.
I know that, but they have better technology. After they boil their water, they can freeze it and store it for later. Anyway, we continue.
Continue. Okay. It is you. So you continue on. The weather holds for now. You sail pretty uneventfully past the ice hunters toward the northeast. And it begins to get dark after several hours. Roll me another d6.
Bob, you're in charge.
Okay. 5.
Perfect. Okay. Again, Bob, or Lucky, which means everybody else already saw this, sees in the distance of the fading light, the silhouette of a massive iceberg, matching the description given by McCath the Crimson.
Hey, that looks like what we're looking for.
The island is surrounded by a lightly obscuring mist. And it
Does this
has...
seem magical or does it seem natural?
You would roll a nature check for that.
I have a +2 to nature.
I got a +8.
It was a 6. But I rolled,
You rolled a lucky.
So
I rolled a lucky.
Saga's like, that's
20.
20.
Lucky has no clue about the mist.
What are we
at
rolling?
all.
To see if that mist looks natural or magical.
Is it Arcana?
Nature.
Nature.
Oh.
Arcana would, I guess, also be okay.
Oh yay!
I'm trying to explain to Lucky what mist.
I had a 22.
Okay, so
Arcana.
Eska's pretty sure it's not natural. And Effie's like, yeah, it's probably magical.
Alright, any idea what kind of things are mists? Just as a thought. Before we go, marching up there. When spells that are, misty. Other than the misty step.
Which ironically, nothing to do with mist.
I don't know who names these things.
There's fog cloud.
Well, they probably couldn't call it Banff Step.
I mean, does it look like fog cloud?
Magical stuff.
I mean, it's lightly misted. Doesn't fog cloud fully obscure stuff? Do we have any live fish we can throw into it first?
Can we turn Eska into something small and launch her into it just to make sure?
It's not done.
I mean, you can.
About all that, I had a kitty who needed love.
Aww. You
Aw.
can't ignore a kitty that needs love.
Ever.
All
I
right.
could wild shape into a small bird.
What's our plan to retrieve her if it if it downs her, it'll turn her back into her, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
In the water.
How
Can
many
Eska
wild
turn
shapes do
into
you
a
have?
seal?
I assume through our trip I've reset all my wild shapes.
So you have 2 to go? Then you can turn into a bird, and if your bird dies,
Burp.
you can swim
Yeah.
away.
I mean, I'm just saying it might be safer to turn into a seal. Because they're built.
Or an Arctic bird.
Or an Arctic bird. You could be an albatross. No, you couldn't. They're but large. I don't know. Can you have a swim speed yet?
Yes.
Yes.
I swim and I have fly speed. Right when we hit level 8, I got flying.
Pick a thing.
If you can turn into a bird, you've had some speed already.
Do the thing.
I'm gonna trust the expert on wild shaping to decide what kind of wild shaping to do.
Wait. I know. We are on a boat. We're trying to figure out something that is outside of us. They should turn into a crate. I learned this
I
from
was just
Raph.
thinking to spare him any fall damage. That's why I was saying seal.
I don't think he can turn into a crate.
I'm pretty sure he can.
Can you turn it
Bless
into
you.
any type of bird that drops boulders on people?
Oh god.
No.
Oh god, I hate that bird. So
I'm
much.
traumatized.
Alright, if you give me a long rest, I can bring Clonk back. But, I had it switched.
Eska
Or-
can go.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just worried about fall damage if she flies.
Eska, fly low.
That's
I
true
could be
too.
a giant eagle or a quetzal.
Be a fish. Ooh, a danger fish. Hunter shark.
Polar bear fish.
You can be a polar bear dog. They can probably swim.
Oh yeah,
Polar bear
that's probably
dogfish.
Let's probably have a swimsuit.
Yeah, they have
polar
a
bears have a
swim
swim
speed.
speed.
You should turn into a polar bear and swim over there.
Okay.
Do
I
it.
shall
Oh, yeah, 'cause it'll
transform
have
into
more hit
my
points.
default giant polar bear and swim
Dog.
over.
Ooh.
Okay.
One day you have to turn into a walrus because that would be fantastic.
Choo, choo, choo.
Good tube.
I need you to roll a con save.
Unfortunately, you are too far away for me to help you.
Is the con save when he jumps in the when she jumps in the water, when she gets to the fog?
When he gets to the fog. She gets to the fog.
Okay.
Okay, I knew I was going to need a con save, so I grabbed Lucky in my jaws and jumped into the water. He'll be fine.
Well, then I'm gonna need Lucky to roll a con save because he's not prepared for that cold water. I was
save,
assuming an
a hand
automatic
save.
pass for you on the water since you became an animal that is,
A polar bear in particular.
yeah. Like you probably couldn't be in the water for too long, like, but
I don't know how long polar bears can stay in the water, so.
I mean you would eventually freeze to death. But
I mean,
Quite
they
a
live
while,
in the
though.
Arctic and they swim a lot, so.
yeah, but for short treks to misty things, it's fine.
I got a 21.
A 21. Okay.
Also, just for flavor, I took a barreling run from the back of the ship to the front of the ship and jumped off.
You made a polar bear cannonball?
Polar bear cannonball. So you just take 9 cold damage. Because it is really cold all of a sudden when you swim into that area.
For
Really,
the record,
really
polar bears-
ridiculously cold.
The record for polar bears is 220 miles. Known record for a polar bear swimming.
It's pretty good.
So I'm going to say as long as he's a polar bear, he's probably okay in the water.
Yeah.
This is literally where they live.
I was just saying, like, not for... Because eventually, and even if you're resistant to cold, you can freeze to death. I'm sure polar bears have frozen to death before.
And there's probably exhaustion eventually. And
Well, yeah, I feel like a polar bear would drown before it froze in water, though.
Probably.
Again, the record is 220 miles.
That's fine. I was just saying for, like, a
That is
really...
that would be a really, really dull episode of Homeward
Yeah.
Bound.
Oh.
Oh. Well, if the ice keeps melting, we'll know how long they can live in the water soon enough.
True.
Which, without food, is not long. Anyway,
That's why there's people in Canada. All right.
Pretty. Okay, cool. So, what do? You took a little bit of cold damage, but otherwise are fine.
I will keep moving closer to investigate.
Okay.
I thought you already got into the fog.
Yeah, you're in the fog. So.
I guess I'll just try and move towards the center.
Okay.
You entered the fog and made a con save. That's what I know.
Yep. That's precisely what happened. So you do this thing. You continue to move forward. Trying to think how far. Say like. I don't know distances very well.
Close or less close?
Within 400 feet, there's you see the land. I don't know how far that is.
400 feet?
Yeah, is that like really far?
That's
Not
some
really,
big
no.
fog.
That's not very far at all.
I don't think it's that far.
No, I said that's some big fog.
But you do see that the, like I said, it's lightly obscuring, so.
so it's maybe just extra cold.
So it's like, yeah. It's just extra cold, it seems like. I'm going to say a quarter mile. We'll just leave it at that. About a quarter mile away.
Can
Do
you
we see sea life moving through it the area normally, or?
Do a perception check, Eska, the polar bear dog.
Quarter mile is a lot more than 400 feet.
Yes, it is. I changed my mind because I know how far a quarter mile is.
1,400 feet?
Perception check 18.
18.
Yeah, we've just changed from about back of the end zone, back of the end zone in a football field
Yeah.
to, like, from stand to stand in a football field to a quarter mile.
3 football fields?
We basically tripled the distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't really see any wildlife around.
We found a place covered in magical fog. Probably where we're headed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll turn around and gather the rest of the party.
Let's gather your party before venturing forth.
Can you cast Tiny Hut on a dinghy and then row it?
That was going to be my suggestion.
I
You
remember.
know Gabriella has that. Oh.
I just assumed Gabriella's been casting Tiny Hut every 8 hours. That's
Yeah.
It seems like a thing she would do.
And Lucky is breath warming everyone's tea,
It's important.
which somehow is not gross.
It's not. Did one of you pull up Gabriella's character sheet?
I will do it.
Okay.
I think the only protection I don't have is protection from elements.
Just in case. Okay.
By the way, at some point, I'm going to play a tiefling wizard named Rexford Tugwell. Or, sorry, tiefling warlock.
It's a good name.
I haven't
have
decided.
Gabriella Ironworth open.
Cool. All right. You won't get attacked. No, I'm just kidding. Just waiting for
Adult
that.
Blue Dragon.
So you guys all go into the mist. I need you all
We could
to.
probably fight an adult blue dragon.
Wait, are you going straight into the mist? Or what are you doing?
Oh, I do.
Eska makes
No,
it back to the boat.
Oh, okay.
And
I assumed we were getting the party into a dinghy and having Gabriella cast Lemon's tiny hut around the dinghy and then rowing into the mist toward the land.
Oh, that's better than my idea.
Do you guys think that this might be the dragon that we saw back at the name of the village? I can't remember where they had the blue dragon.
Green Mist?
Yeah, because aren't they the like cold weather dragon?
No,
No,
that was the
white.
Lightning Dragon.
Ah, yeah.
Blue's lightning, white is ice.
If there is an
Yeah.
adult blue dragon here, though, we could probably fight it at this point.
I mean, we fought a adult white dragon already.
mm-hmm.
I have skills.
We had lots of
We had
help from the
ballistas,
ballistas. Yes.
We did have ballistas.
And we
this
had a
time
big
you
lucky.
Just told me sooner.
Yeah.
And a big lucky.
Oh yeah,
and
we
I'll
had
cast protection
Jaeger
from
Lucky.
energy on myself, and then I'll just hammer away.
Telephone.
It'll only take me like I'll probably have to recast protection from energy. But if I get a good spot and I can hack away with my pick, I
War
can
pick.
probably eventually get through there.
It would probably not take me that long to kill it, to be honest.
All you have to do is not die.
That is the trick.
It's a tough one though.
It's true.
Sounds easy enough.
All right. So, my idea was to take the whole boat through the mist, but I guess a dinghy would work.
Wow, you want to kill the crew?
If we try to take the whole boat through the mist, we're going to lose approximately all of the crew.
Approximately
You monster.
all the crew.
One out of every one crew members will not
Oh,
survive.
that's true.
I
Yeah,
like those
if-
odds.
Half the cold damage was 9.
Yeah.
And
and
they're
they are-
humans.
Yeah, they are like level 0 humans.
They're not level 0, but
They're,
Okay.
They're not
level
high
human.
level.
Zero humans.
They are level NPC sailors.
yes. The captain might live. All right, cool. So you take a
Captain
dinghy.
says, These are acceptable losses.
You take the dinghy with the Liamon's
Some of
tiny
you
hut.
may die, but that is a risk I'm willing to take.
Exactly.
And then behind your hand, you have to say, all of them are going to die, definitely 100%.
She must have.
Okay. As you head up to the island, you do notice that the mist mostly dissipates as you reach. Oh, here, I forgot to tell you. This is what you see.
Oh, instruction for the crew is that they should move the ship onto an ice floe and just take up defensive stances
Okay.
till we get back. Try not to die.
Also, don't die.
They do this thing.
Wait for owls to come tell you for further instructions.
Ice trolls are bad, but if you get attacked by an ice kraken in the sea, you're gonna die.
That's Kraken.
So you find some docks after searching around a little bit.
All
with
right.
a couple other.
Lucky really finds the docks. I just rolled to see how well he saw the docks, and he got a 20.
Oh, he's doing good.
Yes,
if I'm
once
on
we
the
docked
same
the boat,
screen.
he was able to find the docks.
Yeah.
Lucky rolled a 20 to look down. What am I standing on?
That sounds accurate.
This isn't ice.
Just FYI, I uploaded a list of all of the potions that we still had left over as of today.
Good.
Hashtag a lot.
Literally just now. Yeah, there's a lot. So,
Where are they?
in
The
Natural
gaming
21's
chat.
Discord gaming channel.
Under
Oh, okay.
natural 20.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Oh, you put it in a text message. Oh, that's.
it was big.
Yep, that's a lot.
How many potions have you guys gotten? Jesus.
We've gotten a lot of.
We had the
potions.
potion
I have only
tree.
used ones
We
too,
had the
or that I've
great
given out to other
potion tree of
Oh, that's right.
stuff. So, it's basically a bunch of stuff we don't need, a bunch of stuff that Lucky wants.
Well, that's good.
And also health.
Health is good.
people. Health is important.
Health!
One of our
Ow.
potions of healing is weird.
Huh?
Just reading the TXT, I was not there for the smoky black potion of
Oh,
healing.
yeah.
I would not trust it.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, actually, they're not actually potions. These are beans. No, they're fruit. That's right. Didn't we say they were
Yeah,
fruit?
they
Yeah,
had
that's
Some
a
of them
bag
are
of.
potions.
You had a bag of beans, and it gave you potions at one point.
I think I grabbed the potion of frost giant strength.
Oh, mark it up.
We have a lot more potions of healing than that, by the way. I'm carrying quite a few.
And I have potions.
Well, I think you guys bought some too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have what people bought. These are the giveaways.
That's
I bought, when we were in town, I bought 10 potions of healing, and then I also found another potion of healing and a potion of superior healing.
Where are more potions?
We got healing potions.
Alright.
Maybe we
I'm
can
going
get a
to-
fork.
Are we doing the bonus action potion thing in this game, or is that just in Obolar?
I think I'm doing bonus action potion unless you're administering it to somebody else.
Okay, cool.
Because then you have to like get them to cooperate, basically.
It's been a while. I thought so. That's why I bought so many potions. But just making sure before we get into a combat situation where I need to use one. I bought enough potions that was basically now part of my bonus action.
Do that.
Here, you can use this fork if you want.
Okay. Yep. So you see before you. I guess I have to do my job. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you see before you that there's like a small hut over there. There's kayaks. There's some. Just realized I should probably. I didn't write something to read here, but there is some small and large bones littered across the landscape. Here, here, here. A broken fence.
Are there tracks?
There are. Well, give me a perception. It
I'd
is
like to
snowing.
grab the potion of heroism as well.
Okay, this hates me. I rolled an 8.
I rolled an unnatural 20 to check for traps or tracks.
Check for.
I got a 27 in perception.
Yeah. So
Oh, look at Mr. Fancy.
yeah. So
Look at
Kaylin's
Mr.
like.
Polar Bar Dog over here.
Yeah, I think I can see some tracks in the snow. It's really hard to see. It looks like they're mostly covered up. And Eska's like,
This area.
yeah, there's definitely tracks leading upward.
That's just like 3 hours ago.
Yeah,
I
they were.
smelled these tracks.
And they had an argument about.
Yeah.
You can tell
Back
by
in
how
my day.
the slight prompt or a slight melting right here. They had an hour for 15 minutes and 12 seconds, and it refroze. So that means it was 3 hours and 22 minutes they were here ago.
I am now going to think of Eska as Prince Humperdinck. They were both masters. The loser went that way, and the winner ran off towards those rocks.
Should we chase the loser?
No.
The loser means nothing.
Got it a little bit.
We can't go too far. That's my favorite movie, and I will quote the whole thing.
It's my favorite movie too.
It's a fantastic movie.
All right.
All right. So for the rest of the session, as we're following these tracks, you're quoting The Princess Bride.
That's fun with me. I see nothing wrong with that.
Inconceivable. All right. Do we want to check out the hut?
Sure.
Not
Now
as good
that
as
I
our tiny
hear-
hut, but sure.
Well, our hut's gone now, so.
Lucky goes over to the hut and pokes his head in the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this what's the lighting situation? Is it
Can Effie
lit
see?
or dark?
Inside the hut or where you're at now?
No, just in general.
Oh, yeah. Come to think of it, it is night right now.
Okay.
So you are in. You have no more light.
Last I heard,
I can see.
Unless,
I have produce flame going, so Lucky can see.
Ah, thank you. Lucky like grabs your hand and like guides it around like a torch. Come on, oppose the strength check.
Oh no. This
yeah,
is
so there's
normal.
no like torches or anything. As Lucky pulls Effie into the hut to look around. Give me a perception check there, Lucky.
Why is he
A 16.
Oh, that's
hey.
pretty good for you.
It's the flame. It's the light.
It's because there's light, yeah. So you actually see that there's various supplies in here. It appears to be spears, fishing supplies, nets, some dried rations.
the ominous piano's a bit loud.
Okay, I'll turn it down. And
Also, it's getting a bit flourishy.
there we go. I might just turn the whole thing down a little bit. Okay.
I can feel the wind whipping through my
Okay.
hair with those
You
flourishes.
also notice that the hut is kind of disheveled. It doesn't look like it's well kept.
Is it like a storage shed hut?
Yeah, pretty much seems to be a storage shed.
Are there any boats outside? Like, there's. Rowboats.
Yeah,
She
there's
said there was kayaks.
there's a couple other kayaks tied to the dock outside or pulled up on the shore.
Oh, Eska, are you attuned to your spy's murmur?
No. Sure.
Do you have an attunement slot? Are you
if
using
it-
that? Because that would be useful if we needed to split up.
If we had a short rest to reset her
Tiny hut.
no, reset her wild shapes, then we would have had they would have had time to attune.
Well, we've had the spy's murmur for a while. I was just checking if Eska was using one of her attunement slots on it. Because that means that Eska and I can communicate over long distances.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll have that ready.
Walkie-talkies.
Out of curiosity, when Eska transforms, can you just talk to her and then she like growls back as a polar bear dog?
Sure.
I also made an item for you, Eska. I linked it in the Discord.
All right, so clearly, most people go after.
You got it from the dragon like a long time ago.
But
It's a
now-
wondrous item.
It is a wondrous item. On her head.
Exactly.
You know, the spies memory lets us communicate telepathically, but I would not put it past Eska to communicate telepathically as a bear. Instead of just talking like a normal person.
I couldn't remember if it was telepathy or if it was just like a walkie-talkie. So I'm just like, would that just be her like kind of growling back?
It does have the added bonus that we can communicate even when she is a bear.
Sounds useful.
Puppy. Yes, puppy de pup. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go.
Okay.
Alright, if we're gonna split up, which ways are we gonna go?
Why would we split up? Sounds like a terrible idea.
So just in case we did need to.
Okay.
I don't think we need to at the moment.
No.
Let's split up, gang.
I don't think the music is quite ominous enough for us to split up.
I mean, I can make it more ominous if you want.
So
It's
aside,
Arctic
It started out kind of
search.
ominous, some just low notes with just the occasional high tinkle over the top, but then it started getting really nice and flowery, like you listen to at a restaurant while eating dinner.
It's nice.
Okay, so here we are in a very nice.
aside from like fishing
Asian fusion
supplies, are
restaurant.
there any like provisions or anything in here, or anything that might give an idea of how long it's been abandoned?
Or does it look?
Or is it does it look
Yeah.
abandoned?
It doesn't look abandoned. It looks like they keep. It looks like it's used. They just keep supplies here. They just haven't kept maintenance up on the.
So seriously,
Okay.
this music is making me want to order the oysters or something.
And there are
How
some
are your crab cakes?
like there's a few dried rations.
Fresh.
It's like it seems like they come here, grab what they need to go out and hunt, and then kind of go back. So they just got a few things that they need here.
All right, so we can probably assume, or do I have to do an insight check to realize if the people are in here hunting or out? Because if you say that the kayaks are already on the, then I would assume that they are home.
And plus it's night, so
That's fair.
There
I
is a
would-
kitty on cat cam.
Where?
did Eska
there he is.
wild shape?
Eska, get out of the way. There's a cat.
Everybody gets inspiration.
Yay!
Yay.
Inspiration while the kitten is looking at you. All right. So we're gonna
Gonna mark
plunk
that down
down
on my
here and make a long
Yep.
rest, or are we gonna keep? Is Lucky going to keep dragging Effie along like a torch?
Why wouldn't we keep going?
Why
Does
wouldn't I
anybody
keep
know the
dragging
light
you?
spell? Does anybody know the light spell? If we just cast light on a rock instead of having Lucky just pick Effie up and walk
Oh.
I mean,
around?
we do have the Spear of Daylight.
You do?
That's
No,
that's
that's-
more light than we need at the moment.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I use magical tinkering to make a light source? Yes, a 5-foot radius light.
There you go.
Here you go. I'm going to in a
And you
in a
do
very
know-
Slamuel Slamageddon style. I am going to smack Lucky on the forehead, and now his helm is glowing,
Cool.
and now he can see.
You
Yeah,
have a headlamp.
literally a headlamp.
So now you can explore the boat. You ready to go into
How long does it last, or can I like switch it on and off, or?
I think you can make it tap on and off, and it lasts until you make a new
Yeah.
tinkering thing to replace it.
Sweet.
All right, so if I was a tinker alchemist, I would say it uses a clapper, but since I'm an alchemist, yeah, there's no easy way to do that unless I like make you
Turns
give
on
you
and
a
off with hot
potion.
and cold water.
What?
Turns on and off with hot and cold water.
That sounds really inconvenient.
I probably
Yeah,
have a
but it's
switch
cool
on
for
me.
Hot Wheels.
I probably have a switch on me.
No, I'm just trying to think of what an alchemist would do as opposed to like an engineer.
I think it should still be tap on and off, but the fuel source is two liquids mixing together and then
I'll be
separate
right
and
back.
tap it again.
Just gonna get
There you go. I like that.
beverage.
And when you tap it and the liquids mix together and they're illuminate, and then you tap it again and they separate. Some kind of density.
I like it.
Liquids of different densities.
We did an alchemy.
And Lucky has a lava lamp on his forehead.
My grandmother had, where you would tap it and it would go up and up in light, and then just off.
Horrible loud noises.
A 6-second long recorded message.
Lucky, turn on your headlight.
No, I'm trying to think of like
All right, what happened while I was away? Because I have
I
headphones.
was trying to figure out like what you can do
Nothing.
with a thing that you touch with a 6-second long recorded message. Although I guess you could tinker and like make it as a kind of a trap where whenever someone steps on it, they're like, "Hey, stop!"
I think the most useful thing I can think of, which I think several people in this call would also find very useful, is a thing that you tap every morning. Because every night before you go to bed, you whisper into it the things you need to do.
Yes.
Ooh.
So you wake up, you take your shower, and then tap the thing every day. Tap the thing. Go to the store and get bananas.
Or, and this is a really great idea, we put it on the path to our house, and then we say, "Hi, warning, there are bears."
There's a bear moat somewhere. Best of luck.
Good luck.
That's how we have the hidden bear moat and not
Be
evil.
aware of. The
We would
hidden
still
bear
be
mode.
evil. That would still be an alignment shift.
That's beautiful.
It would just be chaotic evil instead of neutral evil.
I like that.
No.
By
that'd be
surviving the
lawful
bear trap,
evil.
you absolve us of all
Yeah,
legal
we would be like-
obligations.
Yeah, that would be
Lawful
lawful
evil.
evil because we warned them.
No trespassers due to hidden bear mode.
I think it's lawful evil by the book, but chaotic evil by the intention. So
No, the
Well, you-
intention is
you know,
just to have a
neutral
moat
evil.
with bears in it. We don't actually want them to kill anyone. We just want a moat with bears in it. That's
Yeah.
not evil.
If it were lawful, you'd actually have a moat full of bears.
Chaotic evil would be hidden bear moat, but they
you
can
don't
walk.
tell anybody.
No, we make it
It
so
has
that
any
they can walk
content.
across it fine, and then once they're across, like it opens up so that they can get back.
It's
Anyway.
a one-way bear moat.
And once they're across, oh, by the way, you just crossed the hidden bear moat. You're trapped. Have fun.
And that's what our doorbell says.
But anyway, yes, you do notice also that the disheveled little house has it does offer some protection from the cold. So you could take a short rest here if you wanted, or a long
well,
rest.
apparently it became night when we weren't looking. So
Well,
It-
it was the sun was setting when you noticed Oyaviggaton, and then you decided to continue on. So
Rather
yes,
than
it is
set-
now night.
Rather than head off in the morning, we just went straight at it.
Yes.
well, we didn't know it was sunset. All I heard was that it
No,
was
she said
daytime.
it was sunset.
I did
She
say
said
that.
We saw the silhouette as the sun was setting.
Yes.
That probably happened while I was dealing with a cat.
Sounds right.
I blame the cat. Wait, no, you can't do that. How dare you?
I did not blame the cat. You
I
blamed the
can't
cat.
You blame the
Caleb
cat.
blaming a cat for
All
being
I
a
did was,
I
I
can't
didn't hear
believe
that because I think it was worthwhile because I was playing with a kitty.
It was worthwhile. You were playing with Kitty, but
Can't neglect your
So I think we should take a
responsibilities.
long rest inside this hut with another hut inside the hut as well.
Yo, dog. I put a hut inside
inside
your
a
hut,
hut.
so we can hut while you hut.
And I will play with my yo-yo that has a picture of Yo Dog on it, yo.
Yo yo. Okay, so you put your hut inside this hut, and you long rest.
Okay, during the long rest, I'm going to change my
You do the thing.
healing ring to cold resistant armor again.
Jenny Bear?
Yes.
You turned the Gabriella on the ship layer to all players, but you did not propagate that across the layers.
Yeah, this was pre-copy pasted. So
To the hut.
All
I
right.
was about to move Gabriella to
New
the hut. and
experimental potions.
there you go. You can move her
yeah.
now. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight you
Can I have a
guys
tissue?
for copy paste reasons.
There's a tissue box right next to you.
If we're potentially about
notes.
to face a dragon, might heroism be a good spell to prepare?
More than likely.
Always have that? Or no.
I was gonna prepare a hunter's mark.
Oh, I'm saying for Lucky.
I was just making a stupid joke. Because if I fight a dragon, I'm gonna put hunter's mark on the dragon and then shoot it in the face a bunch of times.
All right. Effie.
Sounds right.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Okay.
All right. Effie created in the morning 2 potions of boldness, which is essentially bless. Who would probably use that the most? Lucky and Esk? Question mark. Lucky and Caitlin.
Well, I have a potion of heroism from the fruit tree, which gives me 10 temporary hit points that last for an hour, and puts me under the effect of bless.
Oh, okay. Then you're
With
fine.
no concentration. Heroism I could do at a level 2, and to get me and someone else, we would each get. Although if I use the potion of heroism, I wouldn't want to cast it as well on myself. But
Right, because you.
yeah.
Well, you wouldn't want to be concentrating if you're getting hit.
well, at least like at the very beginning of the fight, the. I mean, 4 temporary hit points helps, but also the immunity to being frightened if you're going to
Yeah.
face a dragon with terrifying presence.
And Caitlin, what were you? You were a Eldritch Knight.
I'm an Eldritch Knight.
All right, I'll give you one of the potions as well. So you have a potion of boldness, basically liquid bless.
Is that a regular equipment or is that special?
That is one of the artificer alchemist potions. That,
Okay, I can't add it normally. I just have to add it to the extras.
yeah, I have mine in my notes. So, potion of boldness.
I can make one for you.
Should I take animate dead and animate if we kill something?
If you want to move Saga into that direction.
I mean, it's just parts.
Homebrew.
It's very much a long-standing debate of whether or not casting animate dead is inherently evil.
What was the name of the potion?
It's just.
It's a potion
Parts.
of boldness. Here,
Oh, it's the. I mean, desecrating a corpse is one part of the argument, but the other half of the argument is creating zombies.
But they're zombies that you're controlling. How is that different than
Oh no! No. That's
Oh my, good job, Effie.
I'm really good at this.
What did you
Uh,
do?
I
I blew up the.
Oh wow.
chat.
You
Here.
did something.
There
I
it
can-
is.
I was gonna say I'll take a picture of.
File name not found.
I got it. Don't worry. I've got.
Yeah, I have it at the very bottom.
Yeah, I put it in the extra possessions section.
Alright, I'll just take Spirit Shroud, even though that's also a necromancy.
I was gonna say, and I put a picture up in Natural 21s of what the different potions are that you can make.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I know what the
Experimental.
potions do. I didn't know if you could actually if they were in the equipment section of
No,
D&D
they're not.
Beyond.
Okay, that's
Because
fine.
that's one of the things I had not actually tested.
All right. Anyway,
Moving on.
and we're off.
Okay, so it is now morning. As you awaken, everybody roll me a perception.
Alright, if this is terrible, I'm not gonna let this roll for me anymore.
I don't know.
Lucky a 9.
Okay, obviously I can't let this roll for me anymore.
27.
Natural 20 plus 5.
And still worse than Eska.
So Eska and Effie notice that some of the supplies, mostly like the fishing supplies, are missing.
From the
How?
inside?
Because we were in the hut all night and probably didn't set up a watch.
No, like they shouldn't be able to.
They wouldn't be able to enter. Well, it depends on how big the hut is versus how big the
Yeah.
tiny
Storage
hut
shed.
is.
I mean, unless you made your hut on top of the supplies, which you didn't specify. So I'm assuming you sort of set it up in the middle of the room.
These
All
guys
right, so
just took that and
so
tried.
some of the fishing supplies are gone. Are other kayaks, including our dinghy, gone? Because if they stole our boat, I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, we can make another boat, but I'm still gonna be pissed.
Yes, actually, all the boats are gone.
Including the
How big
dinghy.
is this hut?
Including the dinghy.
Including the dinghy.
I mean, based on the map, the hut looks to be about like 20 by 20-ish.
I mean, they might also have like their.
Based on the map, Lehman's tiny hut would cover the entire hut. That's what I was asking.
Well, but they could still walk around it, right?
Well, yeah, but all of the supplies, because the entire hut would be inside of our hut. If they
Okay,
can't get
fine.
in.
None of the fine. None of the supplies are missing. The boats are missing.
Oh, is the hut just bigger than it looks? That's why.
If
I was
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I was assuming that your hut would be smaller than the building. But if we were gonna be like particular to being exact to the map, then fine. None of the
I mean-
supplies are missing, but the boats are
Just-
still
just-
missing.
Just the question: how big is the hut we're inside of? I did not realize it was.
Well, how big it is Liamon's tiny hut?
The same as the hut on the map, 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Okay. We'll say it's 20-foot radius. I was assuming it was bigger. I didn't know. I was just assuming that the building was bigger than the hut.
Okay, cool.
That's my fault for not translating properly.
So I don't think the fishermen are really a problem anyway. We can follow their tracks though, if there are any tracks left back to the.
Yeah, from whence they came.
Are there any clothes or anything that we could wrap ourselves in to make us look more like them?
Not in this hut.
Then I say we just trudge out. What happens? We don't have a lot of other options. I don't like it, but what else can we do?
I mean, if they don't, they'll have to come back at some point, and if they don't, we're gonna turn their stupid hut into another boat. So.
We have the technology, don't we, Queenie?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay. As you head out, you see again that there's different bones scattered across the landscape here.
What kind of
Their
bones?
of?
Do a nature check. Do a nature check.
A 17.
Ooh.
Oh, Lucky is.
Lucky knows his bones.
Kaylin does not know anything about
A
bones.
13.
13 is
Okay.
If he could care less.
Lucky walks over and he's like, some of these are whale, some of these are seal bones. And those up there, like on the cliffs to the north, are, they look to be kind of human. Some of the whale bones that are bigger appear to have bite marks taken out of them from a very large animal.
Since I have advantage on things dealing with dragons, can I recognize them as if they are potentially dragon tooth marks?
They could be.
Can I roll for it?
Sure.
Okay. What would I roll, and would I have advantage on rolling potentially?
You can have advantage and just add your, I guess, history?
Okay, still a +0, but advantage is better than nothing. A 15.
Same as what you potentially
Okay.
could be.
Okay.
Definitely could be.
But something big has been chewing.
Something big.
If looking around here, and Lucky with his knowledge of dragons and such, and they said it was a blue dragon, or did anyone say, did they say what color the dragon was before?
It's
We have not
probably
been
a.
informed.
It'd probably be a white dragon if there was a dragon.
Yeah, we are assuming it's a white dragon. That may be a terrible assumption, but
We
that's
have
what
not
we're
been
assuming.
confirmed that there is in fact a dragon, but
Yes.
Where would it be if it were? Where do they nest?
They have a layer
Is
of
there
some
an
variety.
obvious place that fits that?
You
I
would
mean,
have-
the last white dragon we faced was in an ice cave that had a series of tunnels.
It's
So
stalactites and stalagmites and
anywhere secure that it could hoard its treasure.
yeah. So we'd want to look for something that could hold a large-ish cavern. Maybe look for like potentially look for tunnels or what looks like could be hidden tunnels.
Okay.
It could also just
It
live in a
could.
castle. Like
Yeah.
this
let's
could
never
actually
know.
be its house.
they're not
It could
required
be.
to live in a hole in the ground.
Very true.
Their hoard could be fishing equipment. And,
Do we see anything like
White
that
dragon?
looks like a
No.
place where a dragon would live?
Do we see a white dragon?
we can roll for it. What
Yeah.
should we roll?
Roll.
Natural 20 plus 9.
What? Plus
No,
9?
no, I didn't.
roll for dumb luck.
You can roll a.
I actually did not roll that.
I imagine if we just looked around and saw a white dragon, I would call that not lucky.
Yeah, that would be not lucky.
I'm pretty sure Lucky is not a white dragon.
And I tell you right now, none of you see a white dragon.
Oh, okay.
Woohoo!
I think it's safe to say no matter what you roll.
I mean, maybe an investigation or nature.
Yeah, you could do
into-
investigation, nature.
Oh, good. Investigation.
Perception.
You're looking, I guess, for signs of a white dragon.
Yeah, 13 for signs of a white dragon.
Effie got a 26
Oh, I
investigation.
get a
26.
1d4 because I'm with Lucky, right?
No, that's
that's
just
for
from
saving
saves.
Oh,
We got
save.
investigation of 26. That's got a 26 for nature.
I can't roll today to save my life.
Okay.
Where I need to roll.
Eska, you walk up to one of those bones one of the whale bones that Lucky was standing under. And by the way, these whale bones are gigantic. Like, they are,
Like blue whale.
yeah, they're massive. And you look at the bite marks and you're like, that's, I can't think of anything else that would make a bite mark that big other than a dragon. Like,
A
There's just
bigger
the one
whale.
thing.
maybe a Tarrasque.
There's always a
Oh
bigger
no!
fish.
Someone cast summon bigger fish.
In fairness, I'm pretty sure it couldn't be a Tarrasque because a Tarrasque, no matter how big the whale is, it would just swallow the whale whole.
Yeah, so that would be, yeah, that's your guess is there
Wait, hold on.
probably
Are
is
there 5 sets of whale bones and going in different directions?
no, they're just scattered across the
It is too
landscape.
early for that.
I am just wanting to make sure if we should say, never mind, we want to go farm.
We will be
Got a
back
really
in
good
a
at
few
that.
levels.
Eska's really good at farming.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If there were 5 sets of whale bones in different directions.
With 5 different types of teeth marks.
Believe.
No,
Yeah.
all the teeth marks appear to be the same, and the
Alright.
ones that have teeth marks.
So we do have an idea of the direction?
I'll
Well-
have you know, I once watched a cartoon where they fought Tiamat at level 1. So.
You know, that's a great idea. You should just do that.
Yeah, it's called Rise of Tiamat and Horde of the Dragon Queen backwards. You start at the end and you work towards the beginning.
I mean,
You
I
fight
played a Japanese language ROM of Final Fantasy III, and in one at one point you wind up in Bahamut's nest because apparently Bahamut has a nest, and
Oh,
I
like
couldn't
one does.
read. Yeah, I couldn't read anything, so I didn't know that you weren't supposed to try to defeat Bahamut. So I'm sitting there for like an hour, just whittling away, and finally, like later, I found a walkthrough. It's like, oh yeah, you should run away, and your character, like, it's scripted. You jump out of the nest and jump off the mountain. So low
I say
level,
we follow the tracks.
yeah, low
and the
levels
tracks are
assaulting the
humanoid,
god.
right?
Okay, you follow the tracks north along the path, which leads north. It's the only path. As you head that way, oh, it helps if I go to the right thing. The fuck am I? Okay, here we go. Delete. Paste. Okay. Let's drag you guys over here.
Don't forget.
There you go.
Oh god.
You find a crossroads
Let's
Oh, no.
split up, gang.
with a giant ice wall. Embedded in this ice wall. Well, hold on. I have a thing to read. I have things to read.
Oh, wow.
The first
This
sight.
giant ice wall has a plaque.
It's not a plaque. The first sight that greets you when you emerge onto the plateau is a row of 10 corpses frozen into a wall of ice. 3 are you recognize as Leskar warriors, 1 is a dwarf, and 6 are ice hunters. The bodies have been preserved in the ice. At the crossroads, there are 2 paths. One leads to the north, and the other leads to the east.
They probably froze like that naturally.
I could have. We could have.
You could have the end of your sentence.
That's
That's the
exactly.
problem with the
Y'all
end
know
of
what
her
I mean.
sentences.
What's their weapons look like?
I mean, do you have 10 minutes? We can shake the maracas. Or do you not prepare?
I always have identify. I don't have magic.
I can.
I can
Oh.
maraca out of detect
That's why I
magic.
don't take the tech
Okay.
magic. 'Cause she
I was gonna say I can't maraca, but I can use my sword to cast detect magic.
That's true.
Bum, bum, bum.
But if we have 10 minutes, you can maraca.
I wonder if the dragon leaves a lingering magic in its ice wall when it makes it. We're soon to find out. Effie?
So we make with the maracas.
Or I guess Effie would be less maraca and more like
Castanets?
pulling out the chemistry set.
Okay.
I always
I was gonna say, would it look like something from Blue Man Group?
I was just thinking it sounded like
I always
the Wonkinator.
I was assuming that Effie just plays the wine glasses.
Yes!
Yes. Okay.
and then drink something and then her eyes glow blue.
So which one are you? What are you casting right now?
Detect magic.
Okay. There's no.
Detect plot shenanigans.
There's no real magic other than maybe a really, really super duper faint magic in the ice itself.
Okay. I relay this.
We spend the next 3 hours cutting this out. Those swords are worth at least 3 gold each.
To a collector.
I
wanna go
actually am gonna
east or
take one
north?
of my little things, my little glass things that I keep, and I'm just gonna scrape some of the ice off because I want to know if it holds when it's water.
Okay, sure.
And I
If it
can
actually
test
melts.
If it'll melt, and when it melts, if it's still magical. This
Maybe
is
we have
mostly
some
just
dragon
for
water.
information.
Watch out, it might be Ice 9.
Nice.
It's 9.
Kurt Vonnegut reference.
Oh. That's funny. Either that or we could if it stays ice, we could invent the refrigerator.
Oh, the box of colding.
It is a box of
You
colding.
can make a box of colding.
All right. With that idea, Effie ignores the crossroads and starts cutting ice.
She immediately
So do we
starts
wanna
making
go-
a box of colding.
North or east?
Where do the humanoid tracks go?
North.
Then we
Pick.
go east.
I was gonna say evens or odds.
Eastons or east?
I don't care. I doubt they're living on top of the dragon.
Yeah, let's do.
That's true.
Yeah.
But do we want to talk to the people who are living with the dragon and see what's going on with
They're
the...
in league with the dragon.
Or they're
Right, but they
they're out
could be
hunting right now.
subjects.
Well,
So-
they might be feeding the dragon so as not to die,
Yeah.
or
that's
they
what I'm
might be
thinking.
cultists.
I'm assuming cultists because we were.
Does
sent
anyone
to
have a
deal
good
with
charisma
evil
check?
activity.
They were new recruits.
Lucky and
Gabriella.
Gabriella will both be charismatic, although Lucky can literally be divinely charismatic.
Oh yeah, I can boost my
He
persuasion
can go straight
up
up
to
to televangelist. Yeah.
Yeah, I can boost my persuasion up to plus 12.
So I say we head east.
All right, going east.
Okay. You're gonna head east. So, I was not wise. That'll work. Let's see.
Did you just say that was not wise, and then
I said I was
Try to
not
run away?
wise. I was not
Oh.
wise and did not pull out the dice I need to find out what you find. Okay. So, you guys are going to go east. As you head east, you find...
do I find planks? I need planks for my box of holding.
You don't
And
need a
bind
box
goo?
holding right now.
You need
We're running
planks.
low on plastics.
You find an icy river.
Oh look, we're about to finish the race! Yay! Oh,
How's that?
Got some nice flags.
Wait, don't ignore the flags. They're not there. It's the best map I could find. It is an icy river, and with a very dilapidated bridge heading across.
How long is the bridge?
I don't know distances. How long does it look?
It looks to be
65
about
and 20.
65 feet?
65 feet.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Wait, no, that's too easy. I'm going to
You-
zoom in on the map and make it longer.
You know, this would be nice if I had a Pegasus.
Wouldn't most things be nice if you had a Pegasus?
It
Yes.
looks like there's about
I have
35 feet of
mending.
bridge that's actually off of the rock.
I have a mending, so what I would like to do is try and shore, because I'm the lightest, I'd like to go ahead and try and shore up, but I'm going to turn to Lucky and I'm going to say, I need you to spat me, buddy. And I'm gonna
I'd
Tie
a
don't-
rope.
I don't think you're the lightest. You're wearing heavy armor.
but I can...
You're basically a small ball of tungsten.
Yeah, she is.
I disagree. I am light and svelte and lovely.
How
Lucky
much-
hears this argument and like starts backing away. Oh, and you're wearing elven plate armor. It's halfway.
Yeah, it's halfway.
Oh,
But
okay.
Lucky-
I'm,
Lucky
I'm
starts
also gonna
backing
put down
away.
all the shit I carry.
Lucky starts backing away, looking for chocolates.
And then she said that I'm basically a ball of tungsten.
I forgot you had elven plate. Stop.
She's still pretty heavy for a gnome. But yes.
My equipment is, but I'm going to take off anything that's not, like, I'm going to keep my war pick and my shield. But I'm going to take off the rest of the stuff, because I think, Lucky, you can carry my stuff, right?
Let's see how much equipment space I have. Let's see. I'm currently carrying 145, and my carrying capacity is 270. So yes.
I have 200 pounds of stuff.
I mean, it might. I'd be a little bit encumbered.
I mean, I can carry that.
Yeah, I'd be a
Okay.
little encumbered if I had to take it all, but I can carry most
And
of it.
remember, Gabrielle is strong too. So
Yeah, so we
I'm
can
just
split up.
taking shit off. I'm like, I got my Tinkerer's kit, and I look at you, and I'm like, I hand that to Kaylin. I'm like, that's important.
The thing for me is that I'm not really carrying much weight because I have 2 different bags of holding that have all my stuff in them.
I should have gotten a bag of holding. I carry a lot of shit. I look like the old lady from the labyrinth. I'm like,
I have a bag of holding and a quiver of Alona, so literally the only weight I'm carrying is my armor and the 2
but we'll
bags.
we'll distribute it amongst you guys. And then I want to go. I tie 2 ropes because I'm smart. And give that to Lucky because we don't want you to be encumbered. Because if you have to pull me back, we want you to be able to do it quickly.
Yeah.
And I can also, I have mending, so I can help for like the first section of the bridge before actually stepping on it.
Do we want to tie one of the ropes to something secure?
yeah, we could do that. Did we
We
get
got
a...
this old dead tree right behind us.
Yeah. Nothing could go wrong with that.
How about
Oh.
Velvet Crusader? Can we tie it to
I mean, I
Velvet
could
not
also
bring
wild shape
Velvet
and just
Crusader.
carry everyone across.
You'd have to summon a Velvet Crusader, which would take an hour.
And I did
Oh.
not prepare that spell.
I'm gonna
It
go
would
slow. It'll be
take
fine. I will take however much time I need.
All right, yeah.
And I'll take one rope, and Gabriella will take the other because she's strong as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Effie will be there doing the mending on the beginning of it as well, so that goes faster.
Okay.
What happens if we cast mending on the main support roads? Do we need to do it for each section of break, or do we need to do it for?
Each casting of mending is 1 minute for about 1 foot.
Alright.
So we
So
only
it'd
have
take-
to do it around 65 times.
Only
65
35
minutes
feet of
later.
of the bridge
1
actually
hour
needs to
later.
hold over the water.
Yes. So.
So I go. Am I rolling things while I do this, or?
I mean, I don't think you have to roll for mending, but
Does her weight just break through the bridge until the
Lucky, do you want to get in position with your rope?
I get to roll
Sure.
to see if it. I get to roll a percentile dice. Let's see. I'll do
Ooh.
it in roll 20.
That's not great.
And I do have the spider boots, so that should help me if I can stay on the parts that are.
Still together.
Well, you
Okay.
can climb back out if you fall in the water.
So you're fine right now. Nothing breaks.
All right, keep.
Or if you're down, you can just get to the wall and walk up.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah.
What
Gonna
spells
keep
do I have?
mending. Gonna keep mending.
Oh, I know what I can do. Because can't the artificers use a...
Let's see. So you do the first, like. What is it, a minute? We'll say you do the first
You
10
can
feet, no problem. Do the next 10 feet. There's a problem. I need you to do a dex saving throw.
Oh, I'm not dex.
You're too far away for a aura.
Dex save. I have not been able to roll. I haven't rolled anything. I rolled an 11.
Yeah.
I do have spider
You
climb boots.
begin to plummet into the water.
So, what do I need to roll to keep her from plummeting to her death?
Well, I'm gonna assume she hits the water, so she'll
Okay.
need a con save for how cold the water is, and then I'll
I
need a,
still cast protection from element.
and then I'll need a strength save from Lucky, but it's with advantage because Gabriella is helping to pull her out of the
Sweet.
water.
+8 with advantage. Wow. A 15.
That
Could have
is
rolled
not
better.
the best.
But
A 9. I haven't rolled anything.
okay, so Saga takes 10 cold damage, and then
How did she... Did the entire thing fall, or just her?
it was one of the planks she was standing on broke, and she fell through. Sorry, I should have described that. So she's but Lucky pulls her up. Lucky and Gabriella pull her up, no problem. But she does take 10 cold damage.
And
I'm gonna
once she
do
gets to the
something weird.
pull her to the edge of the wall, she can just walk up. So
I think she'd actually get pulled back up to the middle of the bridge if she fell through a plank.
Yeah, because the rope is going across, so she'll be pulled back up to the next strongest plank.
unless
All
the
right,
whole
then what
bridge
I'm going to
breaks.
do is Effie's going to whip out an empty flask and use one of her spell slots to create a potion of flight and give herself.
Wait, we have a fruit of flight.
Well, I can do this more effectively.
Okay.
And
10 feet for 10 minutes, right?
yeah, it's 10 feet for 10 minutes. So I will
Oh,
go
wait,
out.
we don't have one.
I'll start repairing the bridge as Saga's walking up.
Okay.
As I-
I'm being pulled up. I'll be able to get myself up though because of the boots and because of my strength.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
So I'm like here.
I can't remember what it's called. There's a spell that protects me from energy, protection from energy, I believe it's
Yeah.
called.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast that on myself.
To protect you from cold.
And protect myself from cold.
Okay.
And
That's
that'll
good.
last an hour.
That's smart. Okay. Continuing
Why
on.
would it want me to roll for protection of energy?
What?
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't. Okay, whatever. It had me.
You resist cold. Congratulations.
resist
I
cold.
now resist cold. And I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
Okay, and Effie is helping you.
Yep.
So you're able to do it a little bit faster because she's helping. And I'll increase or decrease the DC, or whatever, the percentile. So it won't happen as often since she's helping. So you're fine for the next 10 feet. So you've now gone 20,
10,
20 feet.
20. All right, so I actually am right here.
Yep. So we'll do the next 10 feet. You're fine. And the last,
Almost there.
we'll call it 10 feet, even though it's really more like 5. That is also a success. So
All right,
you
so make it.
just barely, the plank breaks as you make it across, but you make it across.
But I'll be able to mend it. And
Mhm.
have we made the bridge secure enough for others, or?
It appears that it might be secure enough for everybody else. Once you repair that one plank that broke as you stepped off.
Yep. We do that. We mend it.
And make sure we.
I basically made it a 25% chance of breaking at that point. So
All
you're good.
right, I'd say one at a time. And
Yeah, send Gabriella over first, and then she can be holding one rope
Yep.
On the other side.
and on the
Yeah.
other side,
and Saga can be holding the
So Lucky
no.
should be last.
and Lucky would be last.
Yeah.
That works.
That way, Gabriella can give Saga advantage on any type of
Do you have to roll this
rope-based
for Gabriella to
shenanigans.
go across?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll once for everybody here on out. She's fine.
Okay. Who's next?
How deep is it, by the way?
Saga, how deep is it?
From what you could tell, it
How
was.
far is it from the bridge to the water?
It is about 20 feet to the water, and then Saga was definitely completely submerged.
I mean, I'm tiny.
Oh, she's short, so that doesn't help.
That's all you know.
The water was dark. I couldn't see.
I mean, I'm not going
It's
to
at
cheat
least
too much
knee-high.
for you. At least knee high on everybody else.
Oh wait, she took 10 cold damage by hitting the water, so that would be a at least 2d6. So at least 10 feet, and probably more like.
Are you
20
metagaming, Dan?
No,
I think
I'm-
it's
I'm
more of just
calculating.
it's fucking cold.
Eska,
Yeah, it's just really cold.
Yeah.
time to go across the bridge.
Come here, puppity pup. Here. Get under the blanket with me.
Aw, I want to cuddle with a puppy.
Well,
Okay,
then, come on
Eska's
over.
roll. Let's see how
Hi.
Eska does.
You can go with the puppy.
Eska's fine. Eska's 100% fine.
Eska, like,
91%
dances
fine.
in cartwheels.
Yeah. Yeah, Gabriella kind of was the bridge. Gabriella did the thing where, you know, if you have ever been on one of those kids' play parks and they have like the bouncy bridge that you can run across, she did that,
loved those
and the
bouncy
bridge
ones.
was like bouncing everywhere, but she made it.
And we're all like, walk slowly.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like Kaylin's going across.
And she's like, I am going to hurry.
Wow.
Kaylin also barely made it.
All right. Coming on, Lucky. Live up to your name.
Aye. Lucky goes across the bridge. Well, Lucky tries.
Narrator, and he was.
Lucky, because he's carrying all of Saga's stuff, gets to
I
the
carried
middle.
Saga's stuff.
Oh, I
We
thought.
split it up. We split it up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, because of his own weight and Saga's stuff, he's like, this
And,
bridge is great. You did a really good job fixing it. And falls.
And because Saga still drives Lucky,
All right.
So roll me a con save.
All right. That's going to be an unnatural 20.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Dex save first to see if you actually fell.
Dex save. 19.
So you actually did not fall. You're hanging on. So you're hanging on to like the rope, and like you've got like one foot on like a good plank.
Lucky is cursing at Kaylin and Gabriella, or Kaylin, whoever like was jumping across is like, dang it,
Was
Then
it
they called the
Gabriella?
wrong, both of the wrong ones.
That was me.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, the ones who like danced across the bridge, and Lucky is cursing at them in Draconic.
Because the point is still old. We can't make it not old.
I mean, we all speak Draconic, so we all know what you're saying.
What's
We
he
do?
saying?
Okay, I curse in Sylvan.
Okay, I
So-
also understand your cursing.
That's fine.
I still understand your cursing.
So
I mean, flying, right?
So do I. You're very rude.
Yeah.
so Gabriella, who has the rope right now?
I have it and Gabriella has
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah.
you and Gabriella need, or I guess you can roll with advantage since Gabriella is helping you with a strength
Right.
save.
I forgot it's the other game where everyone speaks Draconic. Am I the only other person who speaks Draconic here?
I believe so.
I do not speak Draconic.
Okay, so never mind. I'm the only one who understands your cursing.
Yeah, only Common, Elvish, and Primordial.
So Lucky started speaking Draconic. Kaylin said, I heard that, and then he switched to the Sylvan, and then I also heard that.
I still heard that. I'm literally a gold elf. Why wouldn't I know Sylvan?
You speak all my languages then: Draconic, Elvish, Sylvan.
And also Primordial.
There you
Oh,
go.
I speak Primordial
I
too.
was like, what is he saying? Is he hurt?
He's mildly
Something's hurt.
perturbed.
He's just
But he
mildly
switches to
perturbed. It's
primordial.
fine.
I know what
He
he's
is
saying.
emotionally invested in what's happening.
If he did switch to Primordial, I would still understand what he was cursing.
So Saga and Gabriella managed to pull him up onto one of the more secure planks. Toward
They
you
said
guys.
they were still
Effie
old.
is going to float over there and say, "Hey, you got there? You okay there, buddy?"
You okay there, buddy?
You want me to hold your hand?
Lucky's going to like not jump
Breath
out,
weapon.
but try to grab her. If I go down, you're coming with me.
So we'll. I'll let you roll this
No!
time. Roll me a percentile die, Lucky. You get to roll this time.
Okay, to see if I fall again.
Yes, for the last half.
You know, there's probably
The
only
last-
one
a
if you just let me fly
62.
everyone across.
You're good. You make it across.
And I drag Effie with me.
Let go of
Effie,
me.
become a torch again.
The torch is on your face, Lucky.
All right. So you
I like it better when I drag you around by the arm.
successfully gotten through that one. Oh no.
I
After
get my
all
stuff back.
I considered just teleporting across the bridge, but after all the effort they put into fixing it, it would have felt like a jerk move.
Yeah.
It would have felt like a jerk if I had just turned into a flying creature and just flown everyone across.
You could have done that, but
I had mentioned that,
You
but
also
Saga
could've
was
turned
really
into,
invested in
like,
mending
a
the
whale
bridge.
And
Well,
just
mending
mend the
is
bridge
free.
for a minute.
My teleporting is also free, so.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been offended if anyone, but I didn't want to use up people's, like, disposable resources.
I mean, a short rest, I would have gotten it back, and we're probably going to find a short rest eventually.
Alright,
Would
let's
help.
keep going. I hope I'm down 10 points. Well, we have a lot of healing potions, so.
Yes, puppity pop.
Poppy!
Puppy, 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 sleepy, sleepy, puppy, puppy.
All right, so we move on.
yes.
ready
I'm
to
getting
move on.
there. Hold on.
Okay.
I rolled for it. I have to figure out what I'm doing. Here we go. Actually, don't know.
The world is random. We're gonna end up at the bridge again.
The world
Oh,
is
randomly generated terrain of the universe.
You get another bridge. Actually, I
We
did.
found the same bridge, but now it's facing the opposite way.
Wait, is this roguelike D&D?
The map is randomly generated.
Procedurally.
That could be actually really fun.
But it,
What's in this dungeon? I actually have no idea.
I have no idea.
Find out
They-
together.
0.1%
same
chance
tile?
of a Tarask.
we're on the same tile, but it's just rotated 90 degrees, so we instantly just fall in the water. Curse you! You need better random generation, damn it.
Okay.
It's just a cliff, and then you see like a turn, like in front of you.
All right.
This doesn't make sense.
So you continue on through the icy terrain and the high cliff edges until you come to this area And suddenly, I need everybody to make a dex
They look
save.
friendly.
A deck save?
Yeah.
If you're within 10 feet of me, add 4.
I assume I'm still being dragged, so I get to add 4.
It's probably correct.
23.
18.
A 9. Oh, wait. Plus 1. A 10.
A
Wait,
22.
did you add a d4 or 4?
Oh, plus 4?
Plus 4.
Okay. So that's...
Oh no, I got a 12.
It's 11 instead of a 9.
Yeah, it's 11. I'm like, I
Okay, so anybody who rolled higher than a 15 or higher is fine and dodges. Anybody else takes
Dodge!
10 bludgeoning damage. As a rock falls on your head because there's 2 ice trolls
Oh, you have to roll for Gabrielle.
who just saw you guys and started throwing rocks down at you.
Damn it, I was
Do
just
they
here
start-
looking for dirt and
Do they start going
mangoes.
lol?
They do. It's really weird.
So, fun fact, Gabriella, with her -1 dex, just succeeded on the save.
Alright,
Nice.
well now I feel dumb.
And I
struck
guess
a very heroic pose.
roll
Made her
I
cloak
still got my
pillow.
cold up.
and I guess roll for initiative because
Alright. Yeah, you wait, yeah, that's a good point. Has it been an hour or does she still have protection from the cold?
she still has protection from the cold. I do have to add
Wait, 10?
just a second. I'm
Everything hates me.
having struggles.
Hey, that's not terrible.
I miss my dice.
Sweetie, there's
Okay,
there's
so
there's
Lucky
dice
rolled a
right,
10.
There's physical dice right next to you.
What
You
did
can just use
What did
those.
Gabriella roll?
8.
What did Effie roll?
16.
What did Saga roll?
I rolled a 6.
What did Kaylin roll?
14.
What did Eska roll?
4.
Oh, great.
Nat 1 my initiative roll.
Guess who gets to throw boulders at you guys again?
We get to throw it back
bird?
at them?
You do.
Yeah. Does Saga throw it back? Because she could totally do that.
She can try.
What I love is
I would
that,
like to use the action rock.
So they're gonna take the
And his head
action,
just floating in the background.
throw boulder. They got a surprise round the first time. So, actually, roll. Let's see here. You guys are all still grouped up, so all of you roll dex saves again.
Don't forget your +4.
Did you find it?
You haven't even had time to get apart. They're just really quick.
Oh, nice. Twinsies. You have to roll a dex save, sweetheart.
Oh lord. Alright, that's +1. And I'm still near lucky, so that's a 4, so it's +5. Oh, there we go. 18 plus 5.
Don't worry, this time I failed. Oh, wait. No, I didn't fail. Haha, I forgot to add my numbers to it.
Yeah.
How could you
adding
forget?
is important. He's
Adding
like,
numbers.
this
One of the
order,
things
this
of D&D,
aura is for other people.
What
not
did you
me.
get?
No, I added just my aura, but
I
not my
said numbers.
dex.
Things for D&D. Adding numbers.
So
things
what
in
did you
D&D.
get? What was your roll?
It was a 14, but
16.
with my dex it was a 16.
Okay, that's a 5, 6. That's 6 successes.
Yeah, we can dodge rocks when we know they're being thrown at us.
Although I did use my kitty inspiration to make that save.
Okay, so again,
Worth it.
Kids and
anybody who made under a 15 takes 10 damage.
That's nobody.
Okay,
Nobody.
cool. So they wasted a turn. It's great.
As a group, we all just go,
Well, you
We
were
all just turn, and the rock just lands in between us, and we turn.
you were expecting
back.
it this time. Next is Effie.
All right, and they are not 5 feet apart. So, can we use these rocks as cover, or no?
They're above you, so I would think not because they can see you.
Okay.
Because this is all up
How
on the
high
cliff.
are they?
They're about 20 feet up. We'll say 20 feet and 25 feet for the guy up here.
Okay. So I can make it there. She's gonna go break out.
But I will say you could probably use, like, if you got right up against the edge here, like under them, you could probably use that as cover, because it would be really hard to see you.
Alright, as a bonus action, Effie's going to drink a potion of boldness and start sniping away
Go
with
for
the
it.
heavy crossbow. So that's it.
These ice
That
trolls
is-
had really good initiative rolls.
They did.
What? Oh
The
yeah.
ice trolls had really good initiative rolls.
That's a 24 to hit.
It didn't help them, though. And it actually was kind of worse for them. 24 does hit. Which one are you hitting?
The first one
This one?
in the
Okay.
front.
Got it.
He
He is known as Ice Troll A.
Ice Trolla. All right.
Ice troll
and
a hole.
Yeah.
Ayo. And +4. That is 14 damage. Ooh, max damage.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
All right, next is Kaylin. Oh, darn, she has a ranged enemy.
Oh no, not that. That's her
Are
least
your
favorite
rocks
thing.
your rocks versus my bow? Let's find out. I'm gonna use a bonus action to put a hunter's mark on A. My good friend A over here.
Okay, I will put a... I don't know what I decided a hunter's mark was, but
Why does Lucky
that's so
have a
tiny.
little green dot on him?
we're going to go with pink. Pink works.
I don't remember.
Lucky's had a green dot since we started the game, so.
Yeah.
I
I
don't,
don't
remember.
remember.
Oh,
then-
he's just been taking acid damage this entire time.
No, I think it was
One
something
damage every 6
good.
seconds.
I think it was like some buff or something from the last time we played.
I don't remember. But we'll take it off. Oh,
Okay.
you took it off. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was wondering, I was like, I had used this spell slot the last time we played, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I put the enemies to sleep and made him fall out of the
Yep,
the sails.
you did.
That was really
That
fun.
last point of damage.
Does a 25 hit
Yeah.
for 17 damage?
All right, he's damaged.
Does a 30 hit
Yeah.
for 13 damage?
Okay.
Hold on.
He is damaged. He's
In
fine
this
now.
case,
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Wait, how do you have plus?
Oh, wait.
you probably
A
have
14
plus
doesn't
11.
hit. I'm sorry, I lied.
Oh, okay.
I was just assuming.
Next one's a 22
That one does hit.
for 19 more damage.
Okay. Wow, he's not looking healthy.
Wait a second.
Good job. Just had to have one round with Kaylin.
I could have killed it if I got 4 hits, but
Lucky, it is your turn. It's fine.
Lucky-
You're gonna let it live to round 2. It's fine.
Lucky is
I don't
thinking
like
he's
it when
like,
that they were
Alright.
through a round.
I'm going to head up here because that's 30 feet and under the cliff, and then I will double move and start climbing. So
Oh.
I'll get probably about halfway up
Okay, sure.
because you said it's 25 feet.
20 feet to this guy.
20 feet up to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
So I'll get
25 to this guy.
okay. So I'll get 15 feet up the wall.
Okay, so you're almost to him.
Yes. Next turn I can get up the wall and go boop him.
Next is Gabriella,
If he's alive.
but you can definitely boop the other one.
Yeah. I have a feeling Lucky's like gonna climb up there and like get almost to him, and then he's gonna get killed on the next turn right before he gets to him.
And then it's Saga on deck with Eska following.
Do we know what flavor Gabriella's Eldritch Blast is?
Something magical. She's a monster hunter, so.
Well, she rolled a 23.
I guess I'll hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Does
I believe it's just force.
Is she hitting the monster A?
Yeah, I'm seeing if she has a.
Oh, agonizing.
Yeah, because I don't. It looks like she doesn't. That's weird.
I don't think she does.
Well, she went more for bard, didn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, she switched to mostly bard.
Yeah, but she has 2 warlock. She just didn't take agonizing blast. Okay.
Gotcha.
That's weird.
For 8 force damage.
Okay. Okay.
And the second one is a 19 to hit
That also hits.
for 5 force damage.
All right.
Then she's gonna get back against the wall.
Okay. And then Saga.
All right, I do have a light crossbow, so I'm going to use my bonus action to wait. How far is that? We're just straight. So it's 35 feet. How far can spiritual weapon go?
30 feet, I think.
All right,
30
then
feet.
I will step forward a few feet.
Remember, it's 20
Probably.
feet up, so you'll have to get, like, to the cliff edge.
I'll get right here.
Yeah.
Well, what I'll do is I will, before I move.
Don't you have to be able to see where it's going to cast it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll count it as being able to see it before
Okay.
she gets to the cliff edge.
As I move.
As she's moving, yeah. That's fine.
Gotcha.
The move
Once
action.
he's in range, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon with my bonus action and attack him with my crossbow. I actually have a crossbow that I never ever use. Do I upcast it?
Where's your
Nah.
spiritual weapon?
Necco wafers.
And she
Wrong
doesn't
cleric.
have. She does not have Necco wafers. I know that.
So the attack is 25 and the force damage is 13.
Do I not have a spiritual weapon for her?
I think you just searched for weapon. and then you
I think it
found
was
the
either a
person.
sword or a fireball that we'd use.
Oh, yeah, I don't have access to the weapon.
And I'll also do my normal attack. Only a 12 with the crossbow, so the crossbow bolt's gonna miss. The spiritual weapon does a nice hit for a spiritual weapon, I think.
I think that's max damage.
And I'll try and get it as close to the other one as possible
Okay.
as well, because we all know.
There's your spiritual weapon, because that's all I got. Let me just give you command of it. How much damage did it do? I'm sorry.
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's max damage for a.
That is.
Okay, cool. And then the other one missed, right?
Yeah, the crossbow missed.
Wait, hold on. I thought it only upped the damage when you cast it every 2 levels. Is it every level?
It's every
I
2
cast
levels,
it
but
as
it's
normal.
not upcast at all. So
No.
Oh, okay. Because the thing in the chat says cast at 3rd level. Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
Uh,
Okay.
you can cast it at 3rd level, but you don't
Did
get
I
any extra
cast it as
damage.
3rd level on accident?
You might
Can I
have
hit
done
the
it by
button?
accident.
And then it's Eska's turn.
Turn into a bird. Drop their own rocks on their head. See how they like it.
Actually, sounds great. I was gonna cast Fairy Fire, but that sounds more awesome.
Fairy Fire is better.
And can you turn into a rock?
And throw yourself?
No, an
I think
ROC.
Rock is above level 2.
Oh,
Okay.
a rock.
The type of bird that throws rocks.
Yes.
Though the rock
It's
throwing
very
bird
on brand.
aft is called a screecher for some reason, not a rock.
Lame.
The Rock is a monstrosity, so I can't wild shape into it, and it's CR 11, so I'd never be able to get that high.
I wild
Yeah.
shape into a Tarask.
Dan, we need you to.
A rock base.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Fairy
Rock
Fire
collar.
in between both
Rock collar
creatures.
like Ludo.
It's
Okay,
just
fairy fire.
empowered.
Do they have to do like a save, or that's just auto?
It's a dex save.
They're very good at
Dex
this.
save? Okay. What's well, one of them definitely doesn't make it. They rolled a 1. And then the other one...
Was it a 1 on the die?
Yeah, 1 on the die, and it's negative
So-
1 to their dice.
For an
so
ice
they
ball,
rolled
that's
a 0.
right?
And then the other one rolled
A natural 0.
13. I think they both failed.
16 needs a 16 to save, so they
Yep,
fail.
so they both failed.
They're both glowy
Why do we never use a rock for polymorph?
because it's a monstrosity.
Or you mean, I mean, you could use true polymorph to turn someone into a rock,
Once we get to level 17, we can do that.
like a pebble.
Okay.
What else are we doing? Anything else?
And then I'll move up. Right there.
Cool. The Ice Troll's turn is again. He's still alive. This guy is gonna continue to throw rocks at you guys. So make a. Let's see here. Who can he see? He can't really see you three. So, Kaylin and Effie, roll me a dex save.
Are we close enough together to both get hit?
He technically has multi-attack, so he's
I
chucking
see.
2 rocks.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Effie?
This is just Dex. 23.
Okay, so Kaylin, you take 10 damage. This guy's gonna jump down
If he does a front flip over his rock.
and go after Lucky, because why not?
The one hanging to the side of the mountain.
Lucky's just gonna sigh in frustration.
I was coming to you.
Saga's
And he's
gonna giggle
going
'cause it's
to.
rain now.
So I need. Let's see here. Shit balls.
Gonna need some shit balls.
Shit
You could
balls. I'm
just
going to
jump
shit
on it and,
balls.
like,
Roll
solo.
for shitballs.
I need Saga and. Wait, hold on. Do I need them to do things? Oh no, not you guys don't do anything right now.
He slams his hand into the side of the cliff.
I'm gonna be amazed if he misses me with a punch like that.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do something. He doesn't.
I'm just trying to think of what would happen cinematically.
Jump down, and then he's
Really
going
easy to do when you're not being the DM.
try
When
to.
you're being the DM, you're like,
Okay, he's gonna bite at Lucky, which succeeds because it's like a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
You take 7 piercing damage and 9 cold damage.
Oof.
He's going to bite at you again.
So
He
7 and
misses.
9 is 16.
And then he's going to claw at. Let's see. Let me see who's there. Yeah, Lucky again. Well, can he reach? No, he can't. Not with where he
The
went.
camera is active.
Claw at Lucky for
Kitty, 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 kitty.
21.
That hits.
I think 21 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
And that's going to be 11 slashing damage plus 9 cold damage.
So 20. Okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 21.
Oh, okay, so you're fine.
A
Nothing
natural
happens.
21.
heyo,
Heyo! So you get advantage on top of your advantage.
yo dog.
Lucky already used his advantage, so.
Yeah, you already
and it
used
is,
this getting advantage. So
But I get it back.
and it's
Whee!
Effie's turn with Kaylin on, like backup and stuff.
I'm on deck.
All right, so this one's glowing.
Both
They're
of them
all
are glowing.
they're both glowing.
All right, cool.
The purple is glowing, pink is Hunter's Mark, and red is bloodied.
All right.
Probably time to start moving around some acid and fire damage.
All right, that's a natural 20 to hit him with a firebolt.
Yeah, you hit. Which one?
Fire in the hole. This one,
Okay.
so he doesn't
Regenerate.
regenerate, because I have a feeling that my compatriot here is about to unleash the pain. And
Well, my sword can block healing as well.
oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But even
No
so.
worries.
You haven't hit anybody yet, though, right?
No, I've just
No.
climbed a wall.
That was just in case. And
There's so many distances going on.
I swear, it's
Well-
for good reasons.
hang over here by the rock.
How much damage did you do?
Oh, I guess I should probably.
Roll
It's
for that.
critical damage, so.
Mm-hmm.
That is 2d8. Uh, 26 fire damage.
Nice. He didn't like that. Okay. Next is Kaylin, but I have to use the restroom really, really fast. I'm sorry. I
Sometimes
was
you
gonna
have
try to
to
hold it, but I have to go. I'll be right back.
My
No.
divine strike's gonna be so useful.
Oh
Big
yeah.
divine strike? Yeah.
Yeah, once on my turns, I hit a creature with a weapon attack, causing attack and deal an extra 1d8 fire damage.
Ooh.
Oh, I
At
forgot about
14th
that.
level, it becomes 2d8.
We have a lot of troll healing blocking going on in our party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if I don't know if I'll do if I need to do spend anything on a divine smite at this point, unless I crit. Then it's gonna be a second level divine smite.
And we'll just end it.
And just
Yes.
nuke him from orbit.
Yes.
And did you do a firebolt on them?
Is there a limit to how often I can divine strike, or is that just always?
Once
That's
per turn.
every time. You only well,
Once on each of your
clerics only
turns.
clerics only get one attack.
Attack. Yeah, so it's basically adding a second weapon attack.
It's second weapon damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Also a spiritual weapon.
But they word it like that just in case you're multi-classed. So if
yeah.
Caleb decides to go Forge Cleric from this point, they would have 3 attack. They could do like 4 attacks.
Or if you did two
Only
weapon
one of
fighting.
them had, oh yeah, you could do 2 weapon fighting. That's true. I always forget about.
Okay, I'm back.
Two weapon fighting, which is useful for the first level.
No,
Go ahead,
no. I
Kaylin.
mean, rogues, especially swashbuckler rogues, use a
Somehow
lot.
I
That's true, yeah.
background.
Because you just poke at people and keep walking. Mm-hmm. That's what Saltmane does.
Is anybody
I
going to be able to
could.
put anti-healing damage on A this turn?
Which one's A? This one?
The top
Top.
one, who's already bloodied.
I could if I climbed up there and hit him, but I figured you would
also-
be able to drop him.
I can drop
Kaylin,
him, but I can't stop him from
You
returning.
started within 10 feet of him, which means a thing happens.
Blizzard Aura, yeah.
You take
believe
10
that.
cold damage. There's no
Yeah.
roll. You just take 10 cold damage because it's very cold for some reason around it. Okay.
I took 10 cold damage.
Yep.
I got a rock.
So yeah, I can drop the one up top, but somebody needs to stop its regeneration, or it will just.
That can be done.
Either you throw me, or you
I
go
can do
up
it.
there. You got it?
Well, it
I
gets
can
its
do
turn
it.
before you get your next turn, so.
Yeah.
I'll just keep climbing up there and let
So
you
you-
guys handle the one down here.
You got it, Lucky?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, then I can finish off the one up top, probably.
Okay. And if not, I will.
Okay. That hits.
What is that? A 5 dexterity,
21
3,
hit definitely hits.
For 16 damage.
16. Okay.
3 proficiency, 2 for archery.
Got
You
it.
must have a +1 weapon.
I do have a +1 weapon.
Yep, that would do it. Good lord.
Now all she needs is a magic bow.
And another 21.
That hits.
Well, technically a +1
Or
weapon. Magic
a
For 19 damage.
That definitely hits.
unique bow.
bow. No. That was 19 damage.
Yes, it's still alive.
Okay.
Everyone panic.
Okay.
You weren't expecting it to be alive, but it still is.
I think it did regenerate some.
Well, it did regenerate. I just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Thank God it regenerated, or it would be dead.
Cool. Okay. I know what I'm doing.
Next is
Alright.
Lucky.
Hey!
I'm gonna use a bonus action.
Lucky. Oh,
Oh, hold on.
go ahead.
Regain 9 hit points.
All right.
Yay.
Lucky, you are within 10 feet of at least one of them, so you take 10 cold damage.
Lucky's not happy. Okay. I am like 5 feet below, so I'll use 10 feet of movement to get up. And then let's see, how far am I? I'm.
Oh yeah, you can run and poke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking. All right, so I can get there, and I will whip out my greatsword and slash.
With
is he-
advantage.
with advantage because he's fairy fired. Awesome.
Yeah.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Should I try to end this in one hit?
I feel like it will just die if you roll regular damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Plus, we have a dragon to kill.
Okay.
And it could come swooping down. on us, we
Fine.
don't know.
Well, that was going to be great instead of just good. But one of the dice was a 6, got hit by another one coming down and rolled to a 2. But
Aw.
well, don't worry. It's
A measly.
it's a measly 21 damage.
Jesus. Yeah.
With a good portion of that being necrotic, and they can't heal until they do their save at the end of the turn.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
Cool.
Gains a new condition.
It gains a new
Cool.
condition.
All right. With my remaining 10 feet of movement, Lucky's going to
Are
run
you
over the
going
cliff.
to-
I'm going
are you
to
going to yeet yourself off the
Calatrix.
cliff?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Jump.
gonna be a Cali move. This is totally a Cali move.
Yep, I'm going to pull a Cali and jump and slash down at the one below me.
Go for the Shovel Knight attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
I go, yeah! I'm going to do a link. 18.
To hit? Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
For only 20 damage.
Only 20. Okay. It's still okay. It's still
And
Okay.
then
fine.
you're gonna fall to the ground and take fall damage.
Yes. 2d6 fall damage
Yeah.
because it's 20 feet up. So who wants to roll that?
I can roll it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll roll it on d20. Or
Okay.
roll 20. There you go.
8 fall damage. Okay.
Not bad.
I mean, it's adding up. I'm down to 39 out of 93.
I have 39 too.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he fucked me up in that
Oh, yeah.
first round.
Gabriella followed by Saga.
And not only can he not regenerate, he has to like do the saving. Blah blah blah.
Gabriella has a flaming sword, no?
That's what's
Yes.
about to
Yes,
happen.
he does.
Yes. Yes.
I think Gabriella should attack it with the flaming sword.
That's what she's gonna do. Yeah.
Yes.
And she's a Valor Bard at 6 levels, so
Yep,
She
she's
can
gonna
do
make
it
2
twice.
attacks with the flaming sword after using her bonus action to inflame the sword.
You hear Gabriella's voice go, Dracarys!
And she
23?
tells, and as she attacks it, she goes, "Do you not know who you are
Uh,
against?
23 definitely hits.
The heroes of Green Rest."
Avel Terrell and Waterdeep.
At some point, she's gonna learn Troll just so they understand her when she says.
Does she carry a shield?
She carries a Sirocco shield.
Yes, she.
She has a
Yes.
I don't know if she uses it, but
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
has it.
she's
She
a
uses
Valor
it
Bard now,
sometimes.
so she can hold the shield. Yeah.
No, just is it a 1d8 or a 1d10?
Use the D8.
Yeah, it's a d8. For 18 damage.
A mirror.
A mere 18 damage. That was good.
measly.
And she
10 of which is fire.
she bloodies it.
And then she's gonna hit it again.
Okay.
Another 18.
Okay.
Well, that's just an 18 to hit. but yeah.
Oh, to hit? Okay, sure. That hits.
For 17 damage.
All right. Next is Saga, which, by the way, Saga, you're going to take 10 cold damage for being within
I'm
10
still
feet.
resistant. Will I take 5?
You'll take 5.
That was important.
No, you're right. And I had thought of that.
All right, and so I am going to have my spiritual weapon drop on down and attack.
It's just dancing on its head.
It follows Lucky.
Yeah.
I'm a +8 on my right. Yeah, so 13 will miss,
That misses, yes.
and then I have myself. I'm going to attack with my regular war pick since it's going to be +9.
You should get into position.
Oh yeah, I have to move up. And I whiff it.
With advantage?
Oh, I forgot I had advantage. Yay.
Yay, fairy fire.
17 plus 9 will probably...
Yeah, that hits.
And so I do my war pick damage, which is a d8 plus 6.
Did you roll with
5, 6,
advantage
11.
Did you roll with advantage for your spiritual weapon too?
No.
You
They don't get advantage.
It
Yeah, they
doesn't-
do.
From
Fairy
fairy fire.
fire.
It's from
Yep.
Fairy Fire, it does, yeah.
Oh, so that would be 8 plus... It still misses.
Okay, that's fine.
So that is 5 plus 6 is
11.
11 damage, and then another d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
Should be a D8.
Oh, you're right. it's
It is D8, yeah.
And that's 8 fire
Ooh.
damage.
Nice.
So 19 damage total. I am doing lucky amounts of damage.
And it's now Eska's turn.
I also kick it. Meh.
The kick does no damage, but its soul is hurt a little bit inside.
Good. Could read my I'm ashamed of it face.
You're not mad, just disappointed.
I'm so
We'll
disappointed.
move up here and just catch Lily and beat it with my stick.
Okay.
You're going to train it to be a world-class assassin by hitting it with a stick.
I have not practiced using Shillelagh because I got a 13 to hit.
Nope. Miss.
Alright, someone else kill him.
Okay. Next is the troll's turn. And he's gonna wail on who did the most damage to him. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll a d4. There's 4 of you like really close to him. He's gonna go after Eska because that's what happened. So does a... Yeah, that'll probably hit. 8. What's that?
18 will hit.
Okay. So you take 7 piercing damage and 9 cold damage from a bite. And then I rolled a 16 to hit. Does that hit for a second bite?
Yep.
Okay, so same thing. And then I'll claw attack, which is 21 to hit. And that is 11 slashing plus 9 cold. And I need a con saving throw.
Lucky is too far away.
Too far.
So it hit me 3 times.
Yep.
Eska just got jacked up.
Yeah.
So I need to make my concentration saving throws first.
Oops. I just closed something important. I don't know what it was.
And Fairy Fire is now gone.
Okay.
Sad.
Is Dan asleep?
No, I'm just waiting for my turn.
Okay.
And I failed my constitution saving throw.
Ah, that's what I closed. No, wait. I did make it. You failed? What'd
Yep.
you roll?
I got a 3 on the dice.
Oh, yeah. So, you have disadvantage on all your attack rolls.
Oh, that's not going to be a problem.
I didn't need that.
But now it's Effie's turn.
All right. It's already bloodied. It's already been set alight, so I'm going to use Das crossbow again.
Das crossbow.
Das cross. Oh, did it make its Constitution saves to see if it?
Oh, I never tried.
Yeah.
That one didn't get hit by your sword. Oh yeah, it did.
Yes, it did. I plunge attacked.
Right.
That was a natural 30 to hit.
It actually did make its con save because it made a 20.
Okay.
It still can't heal, but
Yeah.
You did a 30 to hit, so yeah, that hits.
A natural 30.
Yeah, it still can't heal anyway because it took fire damage, but it was fine with your sword.
it got 3 fire damages.
Yeah.
This is what we call a beat down.
Hey. Full damage, 24 piercing.
Jesus. So, with that, it gains a new condition.
Whoop whoop. It's now extra bloodied. Extra crispy?
You made it extra crispy, yes.
Alright. Thunk.
There you go. So you now have 2 ice troll corpses. You're no longer having rocks thrown at you, so that's cool.
Does anyone else need to like take a break and have some Gatorade because they're fucking jacked up?
Yeah, those 3 attacks really, really hurt.
Yeah.
They were
I
supposed
know what
to.
you complainers are talking about. I'm fine.
So I
mean-
wild shape into a huge polar bear and chomp down on Effie and then chuck them off whatever foot we're on.
Yeah, unfortunately, you deviated from your cast a spell and turned into a polar bear plan, so your hit points took damage.
I know, it's awful.
You took action.
I'm down to 23 out of 75. I'm down to less than
Wow.
a third.
You are missing 2 Hazels worth of damage. Of health.
It is sad.
I mean, I
Yeah.
took damage. I'm at 57 out of 68.
Oof. Like I said, I'm at 39 out of 93. And I'm glad I have the periaptic wound closure because it doubles what I get from hit dice.
You guys,
Hmm.
I just found out you can buy dice made from actual human bone.
Whoa.
No.
Sourced from retired medical skeletons, like the kinds that are made out of real human bone.
That's still kind of fucked up because a lot of them were like stolen from like African and tribal cemeteries by
Really?
listen to Behind the Bastards on phrenology.
Ooh.
Yes, phrenology is really fucked up
It is.
and
yeah.
extremely racist.
Can't have human bone dice. They cost $300, so I wasn't gonna get them anyway.
Like a lot of those skeletons, like the natives in the areas they were taken from are trying to get them returned to their native land to be laid to rest.
So I think we should throw up a tiny hut and take a rest.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
We have some damaged people.
Nah, it's fine. You guys can take some more.
Everybody gather together.
Okay, and then the other thing I need to do. Didn't I put this a place? Yeah, I just didn't move it in the right place.
That was 3 hit dice. We're gonna do one more.
Hmm.
I used 4 hit dice.
guys are fine. Don't worry about it.
I did 4 because my first 2 rolls I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1 on one of mine too.
Remember, Gabriella's Song of Rest gives you an extra d6 of healing.
Damn it.
Oh, an extra d6? Wouldn't have helped. Or, well, I still would have had to use 4. But thank you.
I would not have had to, so. I'll roll back.
Are you healing up, Eska?
Dan?
Hmm.
You okay, babe?
Yeah. But yeah, that was just my shot.
3 dice in, I've gotten 33 extra HP, raising me to 56.
Do you need to heal, Effie?
Mm-mm. I only took 10 damage. I'm fine.
Oh, I'm going to gather ice troll symbols. I assume Effie will do the same.
Mm-hmm.
I shall return.
Do you guys want to take like a quick break here? This is like a
Well, how
good...
far did we want to go? Because you originally said from 2 to 5. So it's
4:30.
4:30 now.
Oh yeah, I still have plenty more to go.
If the next area isn't a combat encounter, we can knock that out.
Yes.
The next
If
area
it's-
is not a combat encounter.
It's not a heavy combat. If it's not a boss fight,
The next area is not a boss fight.
Everything's a boss fight.
Everything's a boss fight.
I'm back up to 64, and I've got 4 hit dice left.
So we should head to the next area then.
yeah.
Hmm.
Because we'll be taking a very long break soon. At least a week-long break.
Yes. But I mean, we could stop here too. It's up to you guys.
I'm for going on,
Go.
Adventure!
unless Effie needs to
Well,
rest.
we can stop here. Let's. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll go to the next area really quick.
Have you had any caffeine today, sweetie?
Okay.
Not
So,
really.
Do you have
I do.
you
I
have-
kick a troll as we
do you have a
walk
Mountain
away.
Dew or something somewhere, because you're gonna end up with a headache anyway.
I mean, I have the other half of the Mountain Dew that we had here from yesterday. So,
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
so it's fine. I'll be okay. I think there's the little Cokes up above the fridge.
Do you want me to get you one?
No, I can get it.
copy.
If Her Highness lets me move.
I'm gonna get him a little Coke real quick.
Okay. It won't be much longer. Okay, so you guys go to the next area. You traverse that area. There's not really anything interesting beyond troll corpses. And you guys come to a cave entrance.
Blue things.
The blue things are ice walls.
So... I don't want to say there's definitely a dragon in this here cave,
Oops.
Why? Because it looks like there's definitely a dragon in that there cave?
but it looks like there's definitely a dragon in this here cave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you could.
If I had to guess, I'd say there's probably a dragon somewhere down here.
Yeah, it's either in that cave or there's another. Oh, there's 2 entrances that are blocked off.
Yep.
We have to.
I don't want to
fall
touch
through
the
those.
ice. I don't want to touch the ice.
Well, what you notice is, as you approach, that there is... Let's see if I can... Did I write notes? I'm pretty sure I wrote notes.
Is there a small bunny?
There's a small bunny. No,
I thought you said there was a monster. That's just a wee bunny.
Honey,
I'm gonna turn
It's
this
a rabbit.
piano down a
ferocious
bit.
teeth.
What you notice is this wall up here on to the north is pretty much solidly across. There it seems impenetrable. This wall does have a small crack that you guys could crawl through. That seems to lead to a cave.
That is probably full of dragon.
can I wriggle through it part way and see?
Sure.
Maybe Caitlin should go do that, because she's the
Stealthy.
not heavy armor stealthy
Oh,
character.
that's true.
Maybe don't directly touch the ice without investigating it first.
Go for it. We can investigate the ice, but if somebody's going to crawl through, it should probably be Kaylin. While Saga's wearing plate armor, I think Kaylin's the sveltest.
The what?
Svelte.
I mean, we could
S-V-E-L-T-E.
We
Ah.
could take 10 minutes to
Oh,
reach,
that's what I closed.
and then another 10 minutes to the on my armor, I would definitely be able to wiggle through there and probably not touch anything if it would fit lucky.
I mean, there's a gap, and I can see. Can I see through the ice?
You can see that it is dark inside the cave. You can see there's
That
a
is
cave
a
and that it is
19
dark.
investigation.
Did you crawl
This-
through, or you're investigating
No,
the
I'm
ice?
looking at the ice. I'm trying to see what.
It appears to be ice.
Maybe firebolt
Hey,
it a couple
guys!
times and see what happens.
What?
Firebolt it a couple times and see what happens.
Yeah, I use produce flame and I hold up the flame to the ice, and what happens?
It does not melt.
Okay, definitely magical ice.
Cool. I'm gonna pull up the hood of my cloak, and then I'm going to teleport to the other side of the ice wall.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Because she's magic. Okay, on the other side of the ice wall, you.
Is there a garage door opener?
There is a garage door opener. How did
Oh.
you know? No, there's not a garage door opener. That would be cool, but.
Puppy.
Hold on, I have to find out where you are. Okay. So you enter into a chamber filled with dense fog. But you can't really see anything.
A mist dragon. Wasn't expecting that.
It's not necessarily a mist dragon. You
Those
don't
have
know.
phasing.
About how far into the chamber do you teleport?
I teleport right to the other side of the wall.
Okay, yeah. You just see dense fog.
I'm gonna wriggle through the hole.
Then I was gonna start moving stealthily along the northern wall.
Perfect. You start moving along the northern wall. And the unmistakable shape of a frost giant becomes dimly visible near the wall.
Where?
It's like up here. Actually, to be more
where?
specific, hold on. It's about 45 feet in front of you.
Cool. Sweet. Going the other way.
All right. You need to introduce yourself as nobody.
Okay, as you head the other way along the wall, you also see a frost giant in the wall. But it's very obscured by mist.
I will radio back to Eska that here there be frost giants.
Well, we were expecting dragons.
But it's unmoving.
Against the wall or in the wall?
That's a very good question. Roll a perception.
I'm gonna roll some perception.
And it's a frost giant, not a cyclops.
I rolled a 12.
You're not sure.
I'm gonna send my friend Scorch up to the frost giant.
What is Scorch something you can like see through its eyes, or it reports
is,
back
yeah.
to you?
I can see through its eyes.
Okay. As Scorch gets closer, he notices that frozen into crystal clear ice walls is the corpse of a frost giant. The armor is torn, and there are awful claw wounds in its pale blue flesh.
Check out the other one.
On the other side, same thing. It's also it's torn in different areas, but it's also the corpse of a frost giant embedded in the wall, as if on display.
I will radio back to Eska. Here there be dead frost giants. They were eaten by, I don't want to be too presumptuous, but I'm going to say, a dragon.
A dragon with
Also,
inferior
roll me a stealth
decorating,
check.
Proficiency.
A 23.
Okay, you're fine.
Delta frost giant would be nice.
That's a 23 strength.
Yeah.
Do you know how powerful something has to be to freeze a frost giant?
Approximately dragon powered.
The
I
power
need-
level dragon.
Power level dragon!
Okay, I guess I'll keep exploring the walls of the cave.
As you continue around, give me a perception check.
Not a 12. Hey,
six.
that's not a 12.
A 6.
Damn, the mist is getting crazy.
You continue along the wall and you're just like feeling along it, and you bump into something. And you look down and there's like a tiny kobold who is clearly like polishing the ice, and he just sees you and goes eep and runs off.
Oh no.
Kobolds live here, by the way, guys. I can radio that in.
I don't think they're related to dragons at all, are they?
Saga's gonna wiggle through the ice now. She can't handle it. She can't take the waiting.
But you also look up and see where he was polishing is the corpse of a fire giant, I think.
Why are all these?
Yes, a fire giant.
I do like that little moment
Even
where
better.
I rolled really high on stealth, so the kobold had no idea what was there. But I couldn't see anything, so I just bumped into it.
Yeah. It found you. Well, you found it. Yep.
This sounds like a frozen giant trophy room.
All right, so we found out the true story behind Jack the Giant Killer. He was a white dragon.
And you're
Ancient white dragon. He
If
was
we go far enough,
polymorphed into a human.
probably like about there, Kaylin.
I
Saga.
can't see any more maps, so
Yeah,
if
that's
we
fine.
go,
Fire
if
giant
we
is
go far
25.
enough, we could find storm giants.
I already have a cloud giant built on the way.
Cloud is
Alright.
27. Storm is 29, though.
Yeah, it will give you one more.
One more.
But what about
One more.
All
Maybe
right, is
plus
the
9
crack big
strength.
enough for Effie to wiggle through?
Yeah, it's just big enough for. I mean, it'll be some effort and slow going, but probably over the course of the next hour, all of you can make it
if
through.
Lucky can get through, it must have been pretty easy for, say, Kaylin and Saga.
Yeah.
I probably could walk through it if Lucky could wiggle through.
Hop,
Okay.
hop, hop, hop.
Let's see here. So, what we'll do... We can stop here if you like, because...
Conflict is unavoidable at this point.
Not necessarily conflict.
Gabriella would like to seduce the dragon.
You can try. You can certainly try.
But
feel
should
like
we
Cosmo
start
would
wiggling
take umbrage
through
with
at
that.
least?
I'm assuming all of you are wiggling through.
Darkness.
Darkness, no
parents.
parents.
I have a
Ah!
friend.
But you have entered dungeon territory now.
Hey, I found myself.
You know, I was doing the whole scouty thing, and it turns out when Sorch is playing in your game, scouting doesn't work.
Nope.
You do the scouting, you start scouting back, it's like, oh, gotta see it. In we
John
go.
Brown,
It's been
Famously
24
said-
seconds. I'm so bored.
caution is cowardice.
I worry that you're going to get attacked and be alone.
We'll hear the scream.
Yeah.
That-
I found a
That'd be too far
dragon,
to
I was
help.
going to turn around and run back to the ice and teleport back through it.
So this is the room you've entered into.
But what if the dragon found you?
Then maybe I get hit with a breath attack while I'm running back to the ice and teleporting through it.
Maybe
That
he,
makes me
And Kaylin's
maybe
like,
Kaylin misjudges the ice and teleports into it and adds to the collection.
That's not how spells work.
probably like right there.
No, but that sounds like something that would happen with the X-Men. All right.
does.
This is why it took so long to prep. I was like, they're going into a dungeon. I have to prep all of the dungeon.
Because we could decide to go through it backwards. You don't know.
I have no clue what you're gonna do. So I had to prep the whole thing.
So we have to drill into the nearest wall. That's
All right. So
You could.
at this point, I think it's time for us to start building siege weaponry. So
I mean,
also look out for pieces of a spaceship.
I say
Wait,
we put a
can
piece
we
of
make-
tape on a hole in a fence, and then use the spray bottle to chase the cat through the hole in the fence to get cat hair.
Sure.
All right. Point and click adventure puzzle games.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's the callback to the worst point and click puzzle ever, where the result is something no human being could ever possibly think to do.
I mean,
Was it
how else are you
a
going to make that mustache
procedurally
if you draw the
generated?
driver's license you stole?
No, it's not procedurally generated. It's from Gabriel Knight 2, and you have to. I guess we're calling it here. because we're going
Yeah.
into a dungeon. So you have to impersonate this dude, Moby. And first you have to steal his jacket, his hat, and his passport. And then you need to complete your disguise by putting a piece of tape on a hole in a fence, stealing a spray bottle from a monk to chase a cat through the hole in the fence, to get the cat hair on the tape. So now you have cat hair. Then you need to go to the restaurant and steal a packet of honey, and combine the honey with the cat hair to create a fake mustache to wear.
That sounds convincing.
And then you need to go to the library and go to the Lost and Found and steal a marker. And then you'd use the marker to draw a mustache on the stolen passport photo because you're impersonating a man who does not have a mustache.
I still like the old Hitchhiker's Guide text adventure game where you can fail so many ways and lose the game. But of particular note is the Babelfish vending machine,